It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Alrighty, hello and welcome to the KVJ show. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
We have made it here.
You survived.
Yes, I think so.
The Bronc hasn't taken you yet.
No, I don't think it's going to take me. I mean, it's still with me. It's riding shotgun, but it's not going to take me under. I still have control of the wheel.
Yeah, I can tell you've turned that fight around and you are now in charge.
I'm in charge.
Yeah, I can
I'm
tell.
like, just sit there and shut up. I'm driving us where we want, and I control the radio. So that's where we are. Yeah, there's some kind of global communication issue that is happening, but I can't really tell if it's serious or not. I know the news broke in with it this morning, and they were talking about it, possibly affecting some flights and communications. But my internet was working fine at home.
Is that due to the heat, or is that just...
I don't think I've heard a cause. They just said it was down and going around. I don't know what it means.
That's a little uneasy.
It is, yeah. Well, they broke in. It was not regularly scheduled programming. And they're like, we need to let you know that there is a global outage that is happening. And it's like, well, my internet's working fine. It's all good.
Did that break in this morning, or was that last night?
It was this morning, about 3:30 in the morning, I think is when I first heard about it. So I don't know what it means, but if you got a flight today, I guess I would check in with that.
It almost sounds like the beginning of a Godzilla movie.
Yeah, you always that whole thing kind of makes you nervous because you're right, it does. It starts with the global communication outage, and then it just spreads.
We pardon this interruption, but
Yeah.
doom and gloom is headed your way.
Right, so I'm like, and the funny thing about it is like it's on a Friday, and that announcement comes on, and then all of a sudden the loudest clap of thunder hit outside my window.
It was insane.
I'm like, all right, you know what? Maybe I just need to go back to bed.
There was godlike lightning strikes by my house today.
Yeah, I mean, it's like they timed it out perfectly. I don't know how the news did that, but it was really impressive that they're going, there's a global communications outage. Kaboom. I was like,
The
wow, that's
heavens
impressive.
had opened up right around Palm Beach Gardens, because
It
when I
did.
was driving through it to come to work, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, Lord. I saw somebody hit that patch of like hydroplaning water in front of me
Yeah.
and swerved. I was like, oh, Lord, let me get to work and get off this road.
I'm not kidding. From Palm Beach Gardens to West Palm Beach, I was followed by lightning bolts.
Yeah,
They were right next to me the entire time.
they're everywhere.
As I was running into work, I was like, oh, Lord, please.
Yeah.
Don't let lightning hit me.
It was funny because I was running out to I ran from my Jeep today. I really can't run well, but right before I parked, I saw the biggest lightning bolt, and I go, man, is it going to strike me? Let me get in this building quick.
Same. Oh my gosh. I did the same thing. I was running, praying,
Mm-hmm.
and hoping that lightning wouldn't hit me.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. The only outage I know that we're experiencing is YouTube. I guess they did not get to our appeal for getting booted off of their platform yesterday. So this is going to be day 2 without KVJ on YouTube.
Wow.
We're back on Facebook. Denny's was explaining why we can't go on Instagram, and
okay.
TikTok's a little bit tougher. Instagram only lets you go live for an hour, and then it makes you
Oh, really?
get off.
Okay.
Yeah, it won't let you do a 4-hour
All
broadcast.
right. Well, we're learning the little ins and outs of this. So YouTube gave us the boot because they thought that Jaybird's video he had the other day of him trying on some thong underwear was inappropriate.
It wasn't inappropriate.
They gave
It
us
was
a bounce.
delicious, and they're just jealous.
And what's crazy too is we have another video of me doing pretty much the same stuff that it never got flagged. It's still up on YouTube.
Yeah.
What?
No idea. It's a crazy world we're in. I can't figure it out.
It is.
Global communication outages. Can't get on YouTube. What the heck, man? So, yeah, there were some airlines, United. I saw Frontier Airlines might have had some issues. So just check if you're going to be doing any kind of flights today, and we'll see what's going on. The good news is we are on Facebook. We are streaming globally on the 97.9 WRMF app, and we're on this little thing called radio at 97.9 WRMF. It is Friday. Ain't no stopping us today, baby. It is the KVJ show.
I come and I go. Tell me all the ways you need me. I'm not here for long. Catch me or I go Houdini. I come and I go. Prove you got the right to
what you thinking about today, Jay Bird?
I want to call it this guy who kind of rubs me the wrong way. Every time I see him, he does this weird kind of an alpha thing. First of all, I don't think he likes me. That's kind of the rumor. And when he goes to shake my hand, I believe in a firm handshake, I do. But then there's that dude that likes to go over the top and really squeeze your hand so hard to a point where you go, dude, what are you trying to say to me? This guy squeezed my hand so hard that it hurt. It left me kind of... It still cramps from it.
It's a thing. There are guys that have something to prove when they shake your hand.
And I mean, they look. I get you want to look someone in the eye and be confident, but they're staring through your soul and they're squeezing the crap out of your hand. And to me, I feel like they're sending a message.
They are. They want to show you that they are the alpha dog in this encounter.
You win. You are. You're the alpha dog. You're stronger. You're bigger. I get it.
You're also dumber.
And you're dumber too. Thank you.
Boo.
I just think it's such a stupid move. You can do a firm handshake without breaking someone's hand, pretty much. You know what I mean?
Yes.
There's a Goldilocks level of handshake for men that they should apply.
Yes.
You don't want to.
It's not a
Beat you, Ginger.
competition.
Yeah.
It's
And
a greeting.
And the other thing too, with the eye contact, you don't got to stare through me like you want to fight me as if you're a bouncer throwing me out of a club. There's a easier, kinder way to do it. It's smoother.
We're not in competition, bruh.
No, I don't want to fight you. You'll win. So I want to call out the person that overly does the firm handshake.
Okay, check yourself. You're not
Yeah.
impressing anybody or intimidating anyone. What's on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, I wanted to share a little fun story with you about my son Rocco and how I learned a lesson around his birthday that I just didn't need to be careful putting too much on the kid. He is good. So he handles all of our customer service stuff. He'll call AT&T, he'll call DirecTV, he'll call T-Mobile. Like, he'll handle all of that kind of stuff. So sometimes I'll give him other little projects too. And I was ordering his birthday cake and I had told, the baker, okay, I don't want any black icing. I don't want any blue icing, but everything else, go for it. Fair game. And then I kind of passed the project to Rocco. I'm like, look, you just tell her what you want and she'll do it and take care of it. And he wanted one of the things from Minecraft. It's like a sword from Minecraft, but the sword is blue. And so when he was talking to her, he was like, oh, no. My mom told me she wanted me to tell you to have it look exactly like it is in the game. And so the baker was like, all right, we'll have it look exactly like it is in the game. Sure enough, giant blue cake shows up on his birthday.
They did an awesome job on that, though.
Isn't that
looks good.
cool?
That is cool.
It is super cool, the work they did, but it's a giant blue cake. It's a sword. And Rocco could not have been giggling more in the corner, so pleased with his work that he got one past me.
To me, that almost looks more aqua or teal, no?
Yeah, it's a teal, but it's definitely blue.
How do you feel about the teal? Does teal rub you the wrong way?
I don't like it. I certainly wouldn't pick it. I didn't want a big blue cake.
So explain again your hang up with blue food, Virginia, that you have.
When it gets on the lips, I think it stains in a weird way that makes kids look dead. And it happened years and years ago. I was at a fair and all these kids were eating this blue cotton candy and I was like, oh my gosh, they just look like a pack of roaming dead zombie kids.
Creepy
with
dead
blue
children.
lips. I couldn't get over it. I couldn't get past it and the blue tongue and just
It's kind of how I feel when little kids wear adult Halloween masks. It freaks me out.
Yes.
Little body, big head, and they're running around.
Horrifying.
It is really creepy.
super creepy.
Yeah.
So, there you go. Rocco tricked me and had a giant blue birthday cake.
So did all the kids run around with blue mouths?
Sure did.
They did, huh?
Yep. At the party I paid for.
Yeah, isn't that fun, though?
You got to stay up on these kids.
Yeah. No, they're always, I tell you, they keep you on your toes, don't
They're
they?
crafty. They have free time.
Yeah.
He had a plan. He worked the plan.
He executed it well.
He did. And I don't have the time to keep up.
Yeah, no, it's a lot. It's a lot. What I got on my mind here today, I just can't imagine who would want to do a rhino piercing. Have you heard this latest thing that is trending on social media? It is a vertical piercing placed through the center tip of the nose.
Oh.
So you've seen the ones that go through the, I don't even know what that technical term is, that goes through the nostrils at the base.
The nostril meat.
Yeah, okay, thank you. That is the technical term.
Yeah, that's the medical term.
So
Yeah.
you would just take the tip of your nose and you would run something north to south. It would be something that goes vertical rather than horizontal. And apparently it's really painful, and it's just the latest thing that people are doing. Called a rhino piercing. I don't know how I would feel about that. I know I wouldn't want to get one.
That seems like that would hurt so bad. My nose
what they're
is-
saying.
I got a sensitive nose. That thing, that sounds horrible.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, I was just kind of curious if anybody's actually done this, or is it just something that a few people did on social media, and just how painful is it if you've done other piercings?
It'll become a normal thing. I remember when people started first doing the other way across the nose, and that was weird. And now you see it all the time, and it don't faze me. Once that's normal,
Yeah, you're right.
in 20 years,
If I got used to the gauges that people have, those big, huge hoops in your ear that stretch it out, you're right. Rhino piercing, not a big deal.
is that still a popular thing? The thing with the ear,
In certain circles, yes.
is that just? Why?
They like the look.
Okay.
Yeah, like with anything that you just see and you're like, why?
I think it's one of those attention getters too. Like if
It
I
is.
see that, I'm like, whoa.
So if you
It's a peacock.
if you
Yeah.
do that thing with the ear, and all of a sudden, like 2 years into it, like, I don't want to do this anymore. Does your lobe grow back, or
I can't imagine it would. The ones that
No.
I've seen with the huge gauges, the really wide hoops, it stretches your lobe out so much. I just can't imagine the elasticity would ever come back. And I think you commit to life.
Or you can have it surgically put back to normal. I had that happen on my left ear because I got an earring pulled out completely through it. And yeah, they just sew it back together, and they can put your ear back like it used to be.
did you
Yeah.
get that earring torn out during a fight?
In high school, yeah.
Look at that, our scrapper over here.
I know, huh? Old Scrappy. Scrappy Sinicki.
Scrappy Sinicki.
Yeah. Put him up, put him up.
Oh man, I'd love to see that.
Yeah. And if you were wondering the technical term for nose meat, it is septum. That's what I was looking for. Thank you very much. For
I
the
like
assist.
nose meat better.
Nose meat is more fun.
Okay. Thank you for the assist. You can always text into us, 877-979-WRMF. Got some cool things going on in South Florida this weekend. You're not going to miss a thing, so I'm going to run it down for you next.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Okay, if you're sleeping on the hot summer styles and great prices at Kohl's, you're missing out. I just shopped there and scored stylish shirts for my husband, along with some cute crochet dresses for myself. Plus, I saved 30% with my Kohl's card. But even if you don't have one, you can still save an extra 20% on some other great finds and earn Kohl's cash. So what are you waiting for? Take your summer style from hot to sizzling and get to Kohl's. Select styles, 20% off GPO, valid through July 21st. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Embark on an epic family adventure on the all-new Penguin Trek at SeaWorld. Board a snowmobile-style coaster bound for Antarctic thrills, dodge falling ice, and escape a crumbling cave as you race through the frozen wilderness and find yourself face-to-face with real penguins. The all-new Penguin Trek, part of our new Antarctic realm, now open at SeaWorld Orlando. Save up to 55% on tickets, fun cards, and passes during our summer sale. Hurry, offer ends soon. Taxes, fees, blackout dates, and other restrictions may apply.
Demand Dave. 844-411-1law. Demand Dave. For car accident or slip and fall. Need a personal injury lawyer? Make the call. 844-411-1law.
This is David Comras. If you've been injured in an automobile accident or as a result of a slip and fall, demand me, Dave. We're result-oriented, and I will fight hard for you. Office is located in Fort Lauderdale.
844-411-1law.
Plus tax, title, and dealer fee with approved credit. Discount STK number RG160284 MSRP 56735. Lease RC205355 for 36 months, $29.99 due at signing, 10,000 miles per year, zero security, must trade a 2012 or newer vehicle. Interest accrues from date of purchase. Ends month end.
Go to save on new Chevy Silverados during the Silverado sell-off at Greco Chevrolet in Delray Beach. Shop over 200 Silverados available. Drive a new 2024 Chevy Silverado 1500 LT with $18,000 off MSRP or no payments till November.
Remember, new 2024 Chevy Trax as low as $19,990 or $199 a month lease. This is the best time to buy and get gigantic savings during the Silverado sell-off. Don't miss Silverado's $18,000 off. Trax under 20 grand or $199 a month at Greco Chevrolet of Delray Beach on Federal just south of Linton. Click GrecoChevroletDelray.com. Chevy, together, let's drive.
We'll save you thousands. We guarantee it.
John C. Cassidy Air Conditioning and Plumbing is proud to unveil that the C stands for comfort.
Mr. Announcer Man, sir, the C is for Charles.
The C stands for cool.
It's Charles.
The C stands for care with class.
Charles.
Hush, hush. John C. Cassidy has kept Palm Beach County cool and comfortable with care and glass since 1960. Find out more at CassidyAC.com to see for yourself.
I'm Nicole Rubenstein Armstrong, CEO at Rubenstein Law. In 1988, my father started the firm with just a handful of files and a dream. When I joined him 20 years later, Robert Rubenstein was already a household name. Since then, the firm has grown to 20 offices across 4 states. We've brought justice to hundreds of thousands of injured clients. No matter how many people we help, we value each and every client as if it's still just one lawyer and a dream. If you've been injured, call us.
Rubenstein Law, 1-800-FL-LEGAL, office in West Palm Beach.
This is the story of the one. As head of maintenance at a concert hall, he knows the show must always go on. That's why he works behind the scenes, ensuring every light is working, the HVAC is humming, and his facility shines. With Grainger's supplies and solutions for every challenge he faces, plus 24/7 customer support, his venue never misses a beat. Call quickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Right now, you may be running a little late, or feeling stressed, or overwhelmed, and you may be going a bit over the speed limit. So to help you relax, exhale. Ease up on the gas. You'll get there when you get there. Take a moment to just chill. This little break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
Experience the Anna Jar Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
Good morning, everybody. Hope your day's off to a great start. Another hot one today. It'll be in the low 90s. Will feel like 105 plus this afternoon. Very humid out there with a chance of some inland storms late this afternoon. I'm WPBF 25 First Warning meteorologist Sandra Shaw.
They keep it real. The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, it is a weekend here in South Florida. And if you do not have plans or you're just trying to figure out what the heck to do, there's a lot of good stuff that is going on. Back from the All-Star break, where pretty much all the Marlins got a break, so they're so fresh because they didn't have to go and fly and play in this silly game that nobody cares about, Virginia. They just stayed home and they relaxed, so they are very well rested to give the Mets everything they got at Lone Depot Park this weekend.
That very fun game that they didn't get invited to because they're not good at playing the game.
Well, you know, there's different ways of looking at it.
Look, second half, we hit the reset button. It's going to be ours.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
My husband was watching that the other night. I fell asleep so quickly.
The All-Star game?
Oh, it put me right to bed.
on.
I was like, thanks, babe.
That is the best thing about baseball. If you're looking for sports to put you out, baseball and golf, I believe, are the two best.
Baseball and golf. You are right about that one.
If you're watching baseball, you can do 11 things during the game. You can and not miss much.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you, rounding out my top 5 would be tennis and soccer as well. You just put them on, and there's just kind of a steady hum to them. And
there is a lot of repetition in tennis. It's back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, for some reason it just works for me. You do have some soccer if you like. Go take a nap at Chase Stadium. Inter Miami is taking on Chicago. Inter Miami's been doing really well. They're actually winning a little bit without Lionel Messi, best record in the MLS.
Huh.
Yeah. So they've put together a pretty decent roster. It's not just all Lionel Messi. So go and support Inter Miami Saturday night. You've also got some live music this weekend. You've got Foreigner Sticks and John Wade at I Think Financial Amphitheater. Buddy Guy's playing at the Pompano Beach Amphitheater, and Steel Pulse is going to be at the Miami Beach Band Shell. Tomorrow, it's New Kids on the Block at I Think Financial Amphitheater. Little boy band flashback.
Is that thing going to be sold out?
I bet it's a pretty good crowd. I don't know about sold out. I think that the pavilion itself will be pretty sold out, and I think there will be a loose smattering on the grass.
Because it's a big venue.
It is. It's a very good
it's a
size
big venue, yeah.
Yeah. I'd expect the same kind of crowd that they had for the Van Halen tribute show last Saturday night with Sammy Hagar and Michael Anthony and those guys. And the lawn was, it was full, but you had a little bit of room to move. You could have laid out and taken a nap if you wanted to.
Tickets tonight starting at $17.
Okay, so that helps fill it up.
That is a good deal.
That is
pretty
a
good.
great deal.
Come on, man. Wow.
That's awesome.
That's pretty crazy. They're doing an Amy Winehouse tribute at the Meyer Amphitheater in West Palm Beach on Sunday. That'd be kind of good if their singer can pull it off and sound like Amy Winehouse.
Amen.
Yeah, just kind of chill there in the Meyer, right there on the water. It's not a bad little thing. Cirque du Soleil is going on at Amarant Bank Arena this weekend. It's going to be wrapping up. It's your last chance to go see that. Some other fun things to check out this weekend. They're doing a downtown dodgeball tournament, Fort Lauderdale tonight.
Dodgeball is so fun.
Yeah.
If you play if you play adult rules, you could headhunt.
Okay. Yeah, you could.
I love playing headhunt.
I don't know what the rules are, but might be worth checking out. They're doing a Barks and Brews on Northwest 5th Avenue in Fort Lauderdale. Tomorrow, it is the Battle of the Burgers at Copper Point Brewing in Boynton Beach. Those are fun little events if you've never gone to one. Cove Brewery is celebrating their first anniversary there in the Cove in Deerfield Beach. And then at Tarpon River Brewing in Lauderdale on Sunday, they're doing their Flamingo Flea. So there's some fun little things going on this weekend in South Florida. It's summer, but we still get it going on. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, is this a worthy road trip? Jaybird has the opportunity to purchase something, Virginia, but he's got to drive a distance to get it. I'm going to tell you what the item is, how long he's got to go. You tell me if it's worth it or not. Coming up next.
For a while there it was rough, but lately I've been doing better than the last 4 cold Decembers I recall. And I see my family every month. I found a girl my parents love. She'll come and stay the night, and I think I might have it all. And I thank God every day for the girl he sent my way. But I know the things he gives me, he can take away. And I hold you every night, and that's a feeling I wanna get used to. But there's no man as terrified as the man who stands to lose you. Oh, I hope I don't lose you. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please don't take. I found my mind, I'm feeling sane. It's been a while, but I'm finding my faith. If everything's good and it's great, why do I sit and wait till it's gone? Oh, I tell you, I know I've got enough. I've got peace and I've got love. But I'm up and I thinking I just might lose it all. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. want you, I need you, oh God. I need these beautiful things that I've got.
Road trips are fun. Jaybird's got a possible quest. The question is the road trip worth it? Gonna have to drive some distance to get something he wants. Jaybird, what is it you're going on this road trip possibly for?
Metal detectors, brand new ones too, that someone wants to give me, but I have to drive to Gainesville to get them.
Did they fall off a truck?
No, so we have a KVJ Nationer who's got an elderly father that lives up in Gainesville, and he's got 3 metal detectors he's never used, doesn't want them, and they want to donate them to me.
Wow.
But is it worth the drive?
Have you seen photos of the metal detectors?
I've got a price point of everything. So there's 3. The first one is $38.
Okay.
The second one is $65.
Yeah.
And the third one, which is the best one, $265.
$265. Okay.
Which, according to my numbers that I crunch, that's a number of roughly $368.
Now, do you want all 3, or you just want the best one?
No, I don't want all 3.
I was gonna say
That's so much
unless
metal.
you're collecting them for your friends, so you can try to get like a dork band together to go out and.
But if the guy wants to give you all 3, just take all 3.
But wait a minute, is that a sign from the universe? Kevin, Virginia, Jason, that's 3 people.
We are the dork buddies you speak of.
I'll buy a 4th one for Denny's.
Yeah.
That would be cozy.
We can have 3 metal detectors and 1 person to video the dorks.
If we all went on a metal detector field trip
yeah.
together for an hour or 2, I would be so tickled pink and enjoy that on such a level.
We could turn it into a competition.
Oh my gosh, yes. But is it worth going to Gainesville for $365? That's the question.
Is it possible to have them mail them to you and you pay for that postage and shipping?
So the elderly man lives by himself, and he's not gonna do all that. The person, the KVJ Nation lives down here.
Yeah.
So the old man lives up there by himself. He's not gonna
Package them
He's
up.
not gonna do that. No.
Ship it.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you'd be going up there to the older man's house. Does he know you're coming?
Yes.
Okay.
He's involved in all that.
Gotcha.
He's just not gonna. The only way to get him is to drive up there.
Okay. So you're talking about gas up and back, which would be less than the value of the most expensive metal detector. There is your time to factor in.
What car are you driving up there in?
I don't even know what's going on. I don't even know if it's worth it.
I don't know if your Jeep could make it.
I just had an overhaul on that thing. I think that thing's good for another week or 2.
Okay. So you add in the repairs after you get stuck in Gainesville.
No, he won't get stuck
The
in
tow.
Gainesville. He'll get stuck on a lonely roadway outside of Gainesville where there's barely any traffic.
So my whole thing is, it's the adventure that I find alluring, that I like. Gainesville, this old man I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not even about the metal detectors. It's almost what lies ahead of
It's
this
the
road
thrill
I'm
of
taking.
driving this far, and what I get could be completely underwhelming.
That's the part that I go, if I think I'm gonna have this adventure in Gainesville, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna see, I don't know, I think I'm gonna see all this cool stuff along the way and have all these moments. I just get
Yeah.
up there and it's depressing and uncomfortable, and I have to turn right back around.
You know that stretch, Virginia. We talking 4 to 5 hours?
Ooh, it's a good 4 hours.
You got to bring a buddy, and I wonder where I can find such a buddy. Denny's. He'd be my Chewbacca on this trip.
Okay.
You got to bring backup. I don't know. You don't driving up to Gainesville. You don't know who.
You got to find a single buddy.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Jen, I'm going to be leaving you and the family to go get some metal detectors.
The worst trip ever. Okay, so this is a terrible idea. We're not going to Gainesville.
You don't have any divorced buddies?
No, I do, but they tend to drink way too heavy. It's a lot.
Oh, man,
They
yeah.
find self freedom, and they're just kind
They'll
of
be hammered 90 minutes in, and then they'll be getting deep the rest of that.
yeah, or just loud and aggressive.
Yeah. 90 minutes in, they're hammered. They're loud for another hour, and then an hour after that, they're sad.
And then I go, what am I doing?
Yeah.
This is adventure, Jaybird? No,
Yeah.
this is not adventure.
It does make me think about a service that could be needed. And anymore, you can pick up the phone or an app and you can get about anything you want, food delivered and whatnot. It'd be a great service for a situation like this where you could get someone that could go and do a chore for you in another city. and you could hire them that way, like you would an Uber or Uber Eats. That if you could get on this app, somebody could go to the house, the old guy could leave the metal detectors on the front porch, he picks them up, he packages them up, puts them in the mail, and sends them to you for a nominal fee.
Yeah, no, I think it's a great idea. I wonder if that doesn't exist.
I don't know if it exists. Is there a feature like that? Any app that does that?
There's like couriers and stuff, and
what is
people
the
that'll
app?
do stuff like that. I think there's like people's businesses, like concierge. Like, I'll go do whatever you need me to do. I'll be your errand girl, your b-boy, whatever you need.
But I see what Kevin's saying. A specific app that just does that service. You know that you type in, please grab metal detectors, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
and then
well,
it
you know
brings up
Uber in a second. You know Uber Eats. You know all these things firsthand. They've been branded so well, but what is that errand app?
I think Uber's got a feature on there for packages. Yeah, they do. Package.
Okay.
And that means they would go to a house and they would package it up and mail it to you?
I just think they would just grab it and deliver it.
So you would somebody up there in Gainesville would get the package, drive it down, and then I would pay for the fee.
You'd pay for
that
the
feels like that'd be a lot more expensive than necessary.
That sounds so expensive.
Yeah, it sounds so expensive.
All of a sudden, these are $3,500 metal detectors.
Yeah, I just need you to drive it to a place and put it in the mail.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
ship
mail
it for you.
Yeah, I need you to ship
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Huh.
Be nice if they had that. There are some people that are texting in who are in Gainesville. One person says, I can drive them down for you. Not this weekend, but soon.
Wow.
So you might want to connect there. It pays to have a radio show and connections. Who needs a stinking app?
You're right.
You're good. So there you go. All right, we were talking about this outage today. I don't know what it's affecting. As I was watching the news, they said that it was affecting their graphics package, and it was affecting some airlines. And somebody texted in the 954, and they said that Orlando is grounded because of it.
Really?
So I don't know how long it's going to last or how widespread it is or what it's affecting, but I guess probably have in the back of your mind today that where you go could be affected by this communications outage that is going on today.
Huh.
Yeah. So as we find out more, and you can let us know, we'll let you know. 877-979-WRMF. As soon as I heard that, I'm like, I'm sure it's affecting everything at the KVJ show, because doesn't everything affect us? Don't we have technical difficulties all the time? I came in here and everything seems to be working like a dream. I can't believe it.
Well, not only that, just don't get too confident, because this is also a full moon weekend.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
Knock on wood.
There's a lot going on in the atmosphere.
Okay. All right. Well, the only thing affecting us, we're not on YouTube, we're on Facebook today, but that's not because of any kind of outage. That's because YouTube has given us the boot for at least 6 days for indecent content in their minds.
Because I was showing off my full moon.
Sorry for being so sexy.
No, we really didn't. We did not violate the guidelines. It's still being in review, Kev. They just have not got back to us. YouTube said they're a little busy.
Okay, they're reviewing slowly.
It was so slow. It'll be the full 6 days. Just go ahead and accept that.
Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, somebody asking a question about mouth tape. What is it and what is the request? You'll find out next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Get your vehicle summer road trip ready by the experts at Schumacher Auto Group, offering services for most makes and models by certified technicians at 3 convenient locations. Express walk-in services available or schedule your service at SchumacherAuto.com. Well, this morning you do have an accident to watch out for on I-95 North at Hypoluxo Road. 2 right lanes are blocked. And in Broward County, you have an accident on I-95 South at State Road 84. The right shoulder is blocked. From the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
Step by step.
New kids on the block are bringing the magic back. The Magic Summer Tour 2024. Donnie, Joey, Jordan, John, and Danny. Outdoors under the stars. Performing all their greatest hits and so much more. At I Think Financial Amphitheater Saturday, July 20th. With very special guests, Paula Abdul and DJ Jazzy Jeff. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Where are you going to be when the magic happens?
As part of summer's greatest hits, it's the first ever Macy's All-Star Week. Join us for an incredible lineup of live events in-store every day, like fashion shows, beauty demos, and more fun for the family. Now through Tuesday, July 23rd. Plus, shop our best summer deals, like 50% off swim, sandals, and more. And exclusives just for Star Rewards members. You don't want to miss this. Go to Macys.com/events to see what's at your local store. Savings off already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends you great matches, then you can easily invite them to apply. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Getting soaked sucks. Fox 29 First Alert Weather helps you stay dry, safe, and prepared when storms are heading your way. Even when you're on the go with the free WFLX Fox 29 Weather app. Streaming any time of the day on your favorite device like Roku, Apple TV, Fire TV, and more. Plus on WFLX.com. So stay prepared and dry. You'll know first with Fox 29 First Alert Weather. Fox 29, we've got you covered.
I'm embarrassed to say this. I've been using deodorant on my armpits for 30 years, and anytime I noticed odor anywhere else, I thought I needed another shower, I wasn't clean, or I felt like there was something wrong with me. And then my gynecologist told me about Lumi. It's a whole body deodorant for pits, feet, and privates that controls odor anywhere and everywhere on your body. Since Lumi, I never have to worry about body odor ever again, anywhere on my body. And that reassurance is worth every penny.
There's a special offer for listeners. Use code 888 and get 15% off your first purchase with code 888, like the Lumi Starter Pack, Acidified Body Wash, or new Lumi Plus Sweat Control. That's LUMEdeodorant.com, code 888 for 15% off your first purchase. With over 200,000 5-star reviews, I am so sure you're going to love it. Or return it for free with Lumi's 60-day money-back guarantee. That's LUMEdeodorant.com, code 888 to save 15% today.
Snyderman, can you move things in your mind?
Nope.
Could you read our minds?
I got nothing. Were you thinking of nothing?
No. So, what makes you a superhero?
I can tell if you should repair or replace your air conditioning system.
Snyderman can help tell you whether it's time to repair or replace your system if you answer 8 quick questions on our website. Visit SnyderAC.com and get your answer in a flash.
Flash? I think you mean Snyderman.
CAC 1821616.
Injured? Visit Lytle Ryder Smith, Ivy, and Fromrath at foryourrights.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Ready to trade in your car hassle-free? Visit hgreg.com. Click on Sell Us Your Car for an offer in minutes. Find thousands of cars below market value. Trade in today at hgreg.com. Save more, drive happy.
South Florida weather today, you got rain showers this morning with numerous thunderstorms developing during the afternoon hours and a high of 90 degrees.
This report is sponsored by Snyder AC Plumbing and Electric.
It's hot. When you're fighting the South Florida heat, you can rely on Snyder's HVAC expertise to take care of your home and keep you comfortable today, tomorrow, and 10 years from now. Snyder is here and ready to serve you. Schedule today. SnyderAC.com. That's SnyderAC.com.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
Hot ticket again today, Camp KVJ. It's a 4-pack of tickets to Rapids Water Park and the Palm Beach Zoo right about 8:35. Kids 16 and under have a chance to get that, doing some awesome stuff for free. And next week, we're going to be giving away tickets to the Infinite at the Kravis Center for Camp KVJ. Virginia, you've been to that with your son Rocco, and you said it was amazing.
It was super cool. And, you know, I'm not really, down with, all the space stuff.
Right.
It's immersive. So you put on the VR headset, and it's like you're in space. It's like you're in the space station. It's like it's wild.
So if you got a space-loving kid, then you definitely want to be here next week.
If you have a space-loving kid, this is a can't miss.
Can't miss.
Can't miss.
That VR stuff's next level, man.
I couldn't believe it. I had never really done it before. It was very impressive.
Okay. All right, there you go. From the mouth of Virginia. All right. Have you heard of mouth tape? Do you know what this is all about? I think it's been something that's been on TikTok, and I think this is where this is coming from and why this is an issue.
Is this to help you when you're sleeping, like not mouth breathe?
Yes.
Oh, what could go wrong?
Yeah. Got an email that says, I am a mouth breather and I often sleep with my mouth open and it makes me snore. So my wife bought me some mouth tape that she got on TikTok, and she says that I need to start applying this to my mouth when I go to sleep. It's supposed to keep it shut so I won't snore, but I'm afraid I'm going to suffocate. I was just curious if anybody in your audience has tried this. Does it work? Do you almost suffocate?
I mean, there's probably a reason you're mouth breathing, because maybe you have a damaged septum, or maybe your airway in your nose doesn't do what it's supposed to do. Like, there's a million reasons why you could be mouth breathing, that your body needs to mouth breathe so you can get oxygen.
It doesn't feel like the right move.
No.
In fact, if I had to recommend anything, I would suggest just sleeping in separate rooms.
Or maybe go to a doctor.
Go to a sleep specialist and have them give you some advice. Don't tape your mouth shut.
We shouldn't be doing anything TikTok's saying to do without talking to a professional off of TikTok. Not a professional on TikTok.
No doubt.
A TikTok doc?
A TikTok doc, kind of, I don't know, Virginia. When I see a doctor give me advice on TikTok, I'm a little sus, as the kids say.
Yeah, so my question here is, anybody used the mouth tape? Has any doctor actually prescribed mouth tape as the actual solution for this? So they had the question. I'm putting out the call. If you've got any experience with mouth tape or what the heck it is, just let us know, 877-979-WRMF.
I would never mess with that without a doctor.
Mm-hmm. My mom was a horrific mouth breather. You could hear it from rooms away.
Yeah.
Tape would have helped if it was safe. But I don't think it is.
Tape could have killed her.
Yes.
One person texted in and they said, my mom uses mouth tape and she loves it. She said she sleeps so much better.
Really?
All right, I got to look up this mouth tape now.
Yeah, another person believes that this person needs to check into one of those CPAP machines. He said, my dad used to stop breathing for 59 seconds at a time.
Oh, my gosh. That's scary.
I've seen a commercial that they run where there's somebody that does the CPAP without the mask now.
They've gotten better. It's a little better. If you have sleep apnea, that contraption is supposed to be a lifesaver.
But go to the doctor. Don't get your advice off TikTok.
Yeah, people were saying you need to check to make sure it's not sleep apnea first. You're right. Your first option should not be mouth tape. So tell your wife that yes, I'm not taking medical advice from TikTok.
And is your wife, does she have like a life insurance policy on you or something?
Maybe, yeah.
I'd be nervous, dude.
You gotta check on that kind of stuff.
I'm not gonna lie though, there is a lot of mouth tape stuff on the internet where people are supporting it. It's weird.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what happens. They get these influencers and they all start going in on it. They probably have skin in the game. Where
commission.
They're getting some, yeah, right.
I get commission.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Something else that might be driving you crazy. It's coming from TikTok. Have you heard people saying skibbity riz?
No. It's tearing the world apart.
Yeah.
TikTok
is. If you got younger kids, there's a chance you might hear skibbity riz.
What does
the
that
heck?
mean?
I know. What the heck are they talking about now? You're like, what language is this? I don't know what it is. What is skibbity riz? You're going to find out coming up here. Just again, more TikTok problems is what we have here today. We also got a little free-for-all Friday going on. You want a little potty action?
Yeah.
Let's do it, baby. Let's crank it up here on a Friday morning on the KVJ show. Come on, man. Notorious B.I.G.
Now, who's hot, who not? Tell me who rock, who sell out in the stores? You tell me who flop, who cop the blue drop, who Jews got blocks, who's mostly Gucci down to the blue top. The same old pimp, Mace, you know ain't nothing changed but my limp. Can't stop till I see my name on the blimp. Guarantee a million sales, pull a level up. You don't believe in Harlem World, double up. We don't play around, it's a bet, lay it down. Niggas didn't know me 91, bet they know me now. I'm the young Harlem with the Goldie sound. Can't no PD, just hold me down, cooler. School me to the game, now I know my duty. Stay humble, stay low, blow like Hootie. True pimp, spin no dough on the booty. When you yell, there go Mace, there go your cutie. See me die than to see me fly. I call all the shots, rip all the spots, rock all the rocks, cop all the drops. I know you're thinking now when all the ball is stopped. You never home, gotta call me on the yacht. 10 years from now, we'll still be on top. Yo, I thought I told you that we won't stop. Now what you gonna do with a crew that got money much longer than yours? And a team much stronger than yours. Violate me, this'll be your day. We don't play, mess around, be on your way. Cause it ain't enough time here, ain't enough lime here for you to shine here. Deal with many women, but treat down's fair. And I'm bigger than the city lights down in Times Square. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
PPA, no info for the DEA. Federal agents mad cause I'm flagrant. Tap myself and the phone in the basement. My team supreme, stay clean. Triple beam, lyrical dream. I be that. Catch a seat at all events bent. In holsters, girls on shoulders, playboy, I told ya, me and Mike to me, bruise too much, I lose too much, step on stage, the girls boo too much, I guess it's cause you run with lame dudes too much, me lose my touch, never that, if I did, ain't no problem to get the where the true players at, throw your rollies in the sky, waving side to side, and keep your hands high, while I give your girl an eye, play it please, lyrically, you can see, B.I.G.B. flossing, jig on the cover of Fortune, 500, here's my phone number, your man, I got the know, I got the dough, got the flow down, pizzazz, platinum plus, like Zizak, dangerous, on Trizak, leave your ass pizzazz.
Talk about all these problems that TikTok's causing out there. They're not recommending mouth tape to your wife so she can smother you in your sleep.
And get your life insurance money.
Yeah. Your kids are walking around saying skibbity riz, and you're like, what is, are you scatting? What is this? What is skibbity riz? I don't know what the heck is going on around here.
It does sound like the beginning of a scat.
Skibbity riz. Apparently, skibbity riz, it is a slang term that is being used on TikTok to insult someone who is weird and lacks the ability to flirt. This is according to what I found with a simple Google search here today. It says the term is a combination of skibbity, which is just a nonsense word that is coming from this YouTube series, Skibbity Toilet. And Denny's was just in here. His wife is a teacher, and he said all the kids are talking skibbity toilet in schools. He said it was so distracting as they're trying to do the school play. Everything was skibbity toilet.
Yeah, he helps out with his wife, Jen, with the school play. And he said it just was next level. That's all they said.
Yeah. So you got a younger kid. You're probably in skibbity riz. You're like, I don't know what's going on here. The riz is short for charisma, but I believe they spell it R-I-Z or R-I-Z-Z or who knows. Maybe there's a dollar sign in there. Who knows? But yeah, so that's where you get the skibbity riz. And, charisma, that's just kind of like the ability to charm somebody. So if, for instance, you might have a guy who can't seem to get a girl, he says all the right things, but it never seems to work out. They would say he has skibbity riz. But apparently it's loosely used to describe about anything. And that's what they say is tough, is that pockets of kids are taking skibbity and skibbity riz and using it to fit their own design. So you could go from town to town and you don't know what the heck skibbity riz means.
Man, this sandwich is skibbity riz.
You could probably do that. Man, why not? And there's all kinds of skibbity riz songs on TikTok as well.
God, I was in Ohio before I met you. I risk too much and that's an issue, but I'm gonna shake. God, tell your friends it was nice to risk them, but I hope I never edge again. I know it breaks your phantom, taxing in Ohio and I'm still not Sigma.
I'm so old. I have no idea what they're saying. I know it's English, but
this is one of the moments where I really do feel like I'm aging out of Earth.
You are.
I just want to go out to the woods, dog.
I can't even understand what they're talking about, man.
I don't even
What
get
is
the
that?
joke. I don't
know
get the
what
parody.
this is. I'm so lost.
I'm so sorry. I am. I'm old and I'm mad.
Oh, man. I mean, didn't our slang make sense, though? When we were kids, it made sense, right? It wasn't nonsensical skibbity riz. Am I making that up? Am I delusional? It made sense.
I don't know. It's a great question. Did we all do this when we were young? Remember, because we had like pig Latin and stuff, and we'd flip words around to confuse older people.
But it still made sense. You could explain it, and an older person could get it. This skibbity riz, what I just heard in that song, I have no idea. There were other words in there. I don't even know what he's talking about.
Here's the difference between us and them. They have TikTok and social media. Imagine if we had all that.
The way it spreads is faster.
Yeah, and I just think that it starts to make different kind of material out there.
It gives them more power.
It does.
Way more power than we ever had. When we were dumb youths, we didn't have the power they have.
I didn't understand any of that. So it's a language all to themselves where if you have younger kids this age, they can communicate with one another right in front of you, and you can hear every word they're saying, and you have no idea what they're talking about.
I didn't even understand that enough to even critique that if it was funny or not. Maybe the kids are listening to that song and they are belly
hysterical.
laughing. Yeah.
Hysterical. I don't get it either, man. It's a rough world. It's TikTok.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Man, you hear about this so often. Priscilla Presley is now suing one of her former business partners. She says this partner embezzled $1 million from her. What were the details and how did this person do it? We'll spell it all out for you coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Get your vehicle summer road trip ready by the experts at Schumacher Auto Group, offering services for most makes and models by certified technicians at 3 convenient locations. Express walk-in services available or schedule your service at SchumacherAuto.com. Well, this morning you do have an accident to watch out for on I-95 North at Hypoluxo Road. 2 right lanes are blocked. And in Broward County, you have an accident on I-95 South at State Road 84. The right shoulder is blocked. From the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
Demand Dave. 844-4111-LAW. Demand Dave. For a car accident or slip and fall. Need a personal injury lawyer? Make the call. 844-4111-LAW.
Hi, this is David Comras, attorney at law. If you've been injured in an accident, my goal is to get you the maximum results like I have done for so many of my clients. Offices located in Fort Lauderdale.
844-4111-LAW.
Total Wireless is made to totally keep up with you. We now have unlimited data that never slows you down. Covered by the Verizon 5G network. And for less than $30 a month, we make your phone your ride or die. Switch now and pick a free 5G phone with qualified plan purchase. And your fourth line at no additional cost. Visit your local Total Wireless store today. Total Wireless, we're totally with you. Actual speeds may vary by location. For data management practices, see TotalWireless.com.
We, the beef people of Winn-Dixie, are united to make more perfect barbecues. To amp up your flavors. To stock your block parties. And keep the good times going for all. We, the neighborhood butchers at Winn-Dixie, do declare our dedication to you and to keeping savory traditions alive for the next generations. We are Winn-Dixie. We are the beef people.
You're not going to want to miss this. Diamonds Direct summer sale starts next weekend. For 3 days only, next Friday through Sunday, get 20% off. Rings, earrings, pendants, bracelets, and more. Plus, book an appointment and get an additional $100 off. And designers are flying in from New York and LA to showcase their latest trends. That's 20% off, plus $100 off with an appointment and designer trunk shows. Tons of engagement rings on sale, too. 20% off starts next Friday. Details at diamondsdirect.com.
Come celebrate summer's greatest hits at Macy's at Town Center, Boca Raton. You're invited to a spectacular summer store party filled with amazing live events like a fashion show and free beauty demos. Plus kids' crafts and story time. Best of all, Macy's will be giving away fun surprises throughout the store all day long. You don't want to miss this. Come celebrate summer's greatest hits Saturday at Macy's at Town Center, Boca Raton. See store for details.
Right now, you may be running a little late, or feeling stressed, or overwhelmed, and you may be going a bit over the speed limit. So to help you relax, exhale. Ease up on the gas. You'll get there when you get there. Take a moment to just chill. This little break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life. In office, West Palm Beach.
Mike Lang here for Air Around the Clock. Listen to this. You can get up to a $2,000 tax credit on qualifying Rheem AC models. So if your wife is hot, give us a call at 888-FIX-MY-AC. You heard it here first from me, Mike Lang. Call 888-FIX-MY-AC.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. It's Friday. Woohoo! So let's have a donut party. Let's go to Dunkin'. Let's get some donut holes, a.k.a. the Munchkins. Or let's get one of their delicious sandwich wraps, or one of their sandwiches like the chicken and roasted pepper Dunkin' wrap. Ooh, juicy diced chicken breast, roasted peppers, and cheese sauce in a wrap. Also, don't forget, too, the sourdough breakfast sandwich. It is big. It is beautiful. If you got a big old appetite, the sourdough breakfast sandwich is the one to party with. I'm Jay Bird, and I run on Dunkin'.
Just saw another one of my friends singing the praises of Coastal Weight Loss Secret. It's Tracy, and just like me, he lost a ton of weight. He lost 60 pounds in 4 months. And you know my story. I lost 43 pounds in 3.5 months. And what we both love so much about Coastal Weight Loss Secret is the expertise and guidance from Dr. Zuckerman. He is there for you every step of the way from that first consultation. Call him now, 561-680-3090. He's there for you all the way through to your weight loss goal. We also love there are no injections with Coastal Weight Loss Secret. None of those prepackaged meals, no working out. All you're doing is losing weight, up to a pound of fat every single day. If you have unwanted fat, get rid of it. It does not need to be hanging around, bringing you down. Call Dr. Zuckerman now at Coastal Weight Loss Secret and be as happy as my friends and I are after knowing the Coastal Weight Loss Secret. 561-680-3090 and find more info online at coastalweightlossecret.com.
Car accident? Gordon and Partners, 561-333-3333.
Good morning, everybody. Hope your day's off to a great start. Another hot one today. It'll be in the low 90s. We'll feel like 105 plus this afternoon. Very humid out there with a chance of some inland storms late this afternoon. I'm WPBF 25 First Warning meteorologist Sandra Shaw.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, Priscilla Presley, Elvis Presley's former wife, is suing some of her business partners. She says that they stole $1 million from her, that these people that began working with her back in 2021 through a business of selling Elvis memorabilia became con artists and pathological liars. They took so much money from her, disrupted deals, and now she is coming after them. She also claims that money was taken from her son by these people as well. Elvis Presley is, according to 2022 numbers, the 2023 numbers, the number 2 earning dead celebrity. He earned $100 million in 2023.
Whoa, okay.
Wow, man.
Only beaten by Michael Jackson.
How about that?
People still love the king.
$100 million, and he's making that dead. Can't even scratch that living. Never.
And it's not people. I mean, I know the movie came out, but I wouldn't say people are throwing Elvis down at anyone's throat these days. No, when you really hear a lot of Elvis music,
you don't. But I guess in some circles you must. They must be making something off of his likeness.
It is kind of odd. Maybe it's just you still in TV shows and commercials enough. That Viva Las Vegas alone,
Yeah.
probably cranks out a good bit of money.
A suspected Taylor Swift stalker was arrested right before her concert in Germany on Wednesday. Police identified the man after organizers said, he's on a list. And sure enough, they cross-checked it. He was on a list as one of her stalkers who was trying to go to the show. And who knows what he would have done if he would have got in there. Ooh, that's scary.
Yeah, it is.
And there were some beautiful tributes last night on TV celebrating Bob Newhart. I don't know if you saw, Bob Newhart passed away. A lot of young people probably don't know him except as Papa Elf.
Yeah.
In the Christmas movie Elf.
Oh, hello. You're probably here about the story. Elves love to tell stories.
Papa Elf.
Papa Elf.
His TV shows I grew up with, my dad was a huge fan of Bob Newhart. And I remember as a really small kid, the Bob Newhart show. And then he had a show called Newhart. And he's credited with having probably the best show finale of all time. His second show, Newhart, was a flashback to the Bob Newhart show. And he made it where all of Newhart was just a weird dream he had.
I love that.
So that's what I mean, because I think that's one of the first times you ever saw someone do that.
Yeah.
It was so clever.
So
It was.
clever.
A lot of people. It was the first, and a lot of people regard it as maybe the most creative finale ever on a show.
Rest in peace, Bob Newhart. He was 94.
I mean, that's a good run, y'all.
Great run. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Okay, got some celebrities that are having a birthday today, including Benedict Cumberbatch. He is turning 48 years old. He's done the Sherlock thing, but he's probably making more money. He's in that whole Marvel thing, Doctor Strange. Anthony Edwards. I know him as a nerd, but he also was on ER and has done other projects as well. He's turning 62 years old.
He was Gilbert Lowe in the Revenge of the Nerds franchise.
Yes, he was. And Brian May. Virginia, do you know who that is?
Brian May. Oh, that's from AC/DC.
No, it's not.
Come on, dog.
It's not?
No, it's Brian Johnson.
Oh.
Yeah.
Brian May.
Brian
Come
May.
on, one more shot. Legendary. Just legend. Has really his own sound.
He's a guitarist for the band. Nope.
The Doors. Sorry.
first of all, underrated singer, underrated songwriter as well.
You talking about Queen?
Yeah, just Brian May as an artist.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Didn't even know he sang.
He sang.
I guess that would be underrated.
Yeah, all 4 of them wrote songs for Queen.
Okay.
And they all had hits.
Unaware.
Yeah.
Unaware. Thank you, Bird, for filling in the blanks there.
I love Brian May. I mean, he's got his own signature sound. You can hear his guitar and go, that's Brian May. That's not always an easy thing to do with a guitar.
Yeah, no, you're right. Well, Virginia's a big fan, too.
If he walked in here and slapped me, I wouldn't know it was him.
I mean, don't you do the entertainment news?
Brian May? That's
Dog.
a little deep dive. I do the celebrities.
Is Brian May a deep dive to you, Kevin?
Not to me, but
Freddie Mercury is the star of Queen. I mean, deeper than that, most people don't know.
No one's denying Freddie's the star of pretty much anything.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, now we know.
Are you mad at me because I don't know Brian May?
Yeah, I'm a little upset.
I'm annoyed.
I'll be over by 8, but yeah. It's going to sit with me for a few minutes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a little upset.
I am grilling you a little bit.
Yeah, you're kind of getting a little nasty. You better check yourself. Brian May, who the F is that?
Got a happy 8th birthday shout out to our Messi-like superstar, Luca Sorry, it's an exclamation point. We love you more than words could ever convey. That's from Mama, Tata, Nico, Cece, and Lionel. And there he is, or Lionel. He's there right there in his Inter Miami jersey. Maybe he's going to the game on Saturday night at
So
Chase
cute.
Stadium. Yeah. Love that. I got to say, Inter Miami's got great uniforms. They're my favorite. They're really cool. I want to get more of that. And my wife's giving me a hard time. She's like, you don't even know anything about soccer. But I'm like, that pink and black is just, that's so cool, man.
She says the same thing that you hear from people that are soccer fans.
I know, yes. They're all like, yeah, I'm really a soccer fan. Yeah.
You're trying, though.
I'm trying.
Why is everyone
I don't know,
on
man.
your case about
People are really
this?
trying to keep me there, keeping me down about soccer. I don't get it. I'm a willing participant.
I notice when I start asking questions about soccer and I get curious, I get a little pushback. Oh, Bird, now come on, it's this way.
I'm getting nothing but hate
I'm
on
just
all
asking.
angles. I'm trying to invest myself in this. People are hating on me so bad about it. Birthday shout out to Caleb. Happy 10th birthday. Said, buddy, I love you more than Jay Bird loves wrestling.
Oh, that's a lot.
That is from Mommy right there. And look at him right there. He's doing a body slam. That's Caitlin and Caleb up there in Charlotte, North Carolina.
We love Caleb. He comes down and visits us sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Also, happy birthday to Mama Bear Michelle of Papa Bear and the Cubs. All right, if you got a birthday and you want to get a shout out, you send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com, mail@kvjshow.com. All right, on the way, it is time for that no-name movie game. You pair it with a member of the KVJ Show, we give you clues to movies. We'll see how many you can get in 60 seconds. All right, y'all feeling this?
Feeling it.
I am feeling it. There's something in the atmosphere, and it feels like a win.
Okay. I just farted. Is that it?
That's not a win.
That's not okay. That was a loss. All right. Okay. I just wanted to clarify. All right. So if you want to play along, 877-979-WRMF. Call us right now, 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show.
As you promised me that I was more than all the miles combined, you must have had yourself a change of heart like halfway through the drive, because your voice trailed off exactly as you passed my exit sign. Kept on driving straight and left our future to the right. Now I am stuck between my anger and the blame that I can't face, and memories of something even smoking weed does not replace. And I am terrified of weather, cause I see you when it rains. Doc told me to travel, but there's COVID on the planes. And I love Vermont, but it's the season of the sticks. And I saw your mom, she forgot that I existed. And it's half my fault, but I just like to play the victim. I'll drink alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas. And I'll dream each night of some version of you that I might not have, but I did not lose. Now your tire tracks in one pair of shoes, and I'm split in half, but that'll have to do. So I thought that if I piled something good and all my bad, that I could cancel out the darkness I inherited from Dad. No, I am no longer funny, cause I miss the way you laugh. You once called me forever, now you still can't call me back. And I love Vermont, but it's the season of the sticks. And I saw your mom, she forgot that I existed. And it's half my fault, but I just like to play the victim. I'll drink alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas. And I'll dream each night of some version of you that I might not have, but I did not lose. Now you're tire tracks and one pair of shoes, and I'm split in half, but that'll have to do. Oh, that'll have to do. My other half was you. I hope this pain's just passing through, but I doubt it. 'Cause I love Vermont, but it's the season of the sticks. And I saw your mom, she forgot that I existed. And it's half my fault, but I just like to play the victim. I'll drink alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas. And I'll dream each night of some version of you that I might not have, but I did not lose. Now you're tire tracks and one pair of shoes, and I'm split in half. That'll have to do, have to do.
All right, it's time once again for the No Name Movie Game. You get to pair up with a member of the KVJ show. We give you clues to movies. Can't use any of the characters' names, actors' names, or any of the words from the title of the movie. 60 seconds will go on the clock here. And Virginia gets to start off with her partner Terry from Port St. Lucie. Hello, Terry.
What's going on, guys?
Not much. How you doing, my friend?
Hey, it's about to win No Name Movie Game.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Virginia's the champ right now.
yeah, she is. Yeah, and she's also in the lead. She's got 10 wins, and she's got quite a distance on you and me, Bird. You got 3 wins. I got 2. So.
Okay.
I'm in second place all
You
of a
are.
sudden.
Yeah, I'm in last place right now. Thank you, Stat Girl Whitney. Got to pick it up here. So, got to get this thing going. All right, we'll see if Virginia gets the dub. 60 seconds on your clock, and your time begins.
Wait.
Sorry, I forgot that. My bad. I forgot I have to give the
Slow motion Pennington is not ready.
I forgot that.
What do they say? You had one job?
You had one job.
I was so
dude.
caught up in how you were setting up the bit. I was just like, he's so good.
He's so good, yeah. All right.
Dazzling him.
I know.
All these
like
years
a snake
later.
charmer. Yeah.
Dazzling.
I talk, and he just like that snake over there. His eyes are spinning.
He's mouth breathing, just
Yeah.
looking at you.
All right, here you go. 60 seconds begin now.
Okay, it's a movie about male models. It is, they make Face, the blue.
Magic Mike.
No, older than that.
Zoolander.
Yes. It's the letter before Y, and it's not women.
X-Men.
Yes. Pass on that one. It's a show. Pass. I haven't seen it. We don't talk about this guy. No. We don't talk about
Encanto.
this. Good. Pass on that one. It's a sign that you'd see if they don't want you puffing on a ciggy.
No smoking.
Yes. This is the guy that tickles the ivories. He sits there and he's playing
The
that.
piano.
Yes.
Piano Man.
You got it. He is I'll be back. That was his big line.
The Terminator.
Yes. It's not fully cooked. It's only
Raw.
Jeez, man.
half baked.
6.
Half a dozen.
Dang.
Wow.
You on fire today.
Yeah, Terry wasn't joking.
Thank you, Terry.
Dang. All right.
Thank you.
That is a tough number to beat, Bird.
We don't have the belt anymore. We do have the No Name Movie Game hat now, Kevin.
Okay. I like it. It's very
Suits took the belt. I mean, he earned it.
cool.
He won, and then he left town to go start his new career.
Okay.
So we have a hat now.
I
Which
like
is
it.
pretty
yeah.
sweet.
It is a nice hat. Yeah, it's good. Just hope nobody on this show gets lice. All right, we got Trish on here from Coral Springs. Hello, Trish.
Hey, KVJ, TGIF.
TGIF. All right, we got quite a challenge here. We've got to at least match 6 if we want to force an overtime.
Okay.
Okay,
You got it.
Trish, let's get serious here. 60 seconds on the clock in the no-name movie game. Our time begins now. It's one more than four. It's a sci-fi movie.
5.
One more than four. Fourth. One more than fourth.
Fifth Element. Fifth Element.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And rawr. They hide under your bed and they live in this. It's another word for home. It's
Duck
another
bunnies?
It's another word for home. No. They're rawr. They scare children. They're big. They're scary. They
Monsters?
Yes, and they
Monsters Inc.
No, it's another word for home.
House?
Yeah,
House
put it together.
Monsters?
No, put it together.
Monster House? House Monsters?
There you go. Okay. He wears claws on his hands. He gets you when you're sleeping.
Boogeyman.
No. Pass. Okay, you do this.
Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, that's it. I'm making this noise right here, and you make a little house of it around Christmas. It's a cookie. It's
Gingerbread Man. Gingerbread House.
Ginger snaps.
Oh.
Okay. Yes, not quick enough today, unfortunately.
It's okay. You tried.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You tried.
That's what they say to all losers, Virginia.
You tried, Kevin, but you're a loser.
Yeah, you're a loser. Okay, didn't work out for us.
No hat for you. You don't want to wear this hat anyway.
Yeah.
Cover that pretty hair.
Hair's looking great today.
Hair's popping.
Yeah. Okay, Bird, you got Nadid on here from Riviera Beach. Hello, Nadid.
Hello, good morning.
Nadid, I need this. No one thinks we can win.
Yeah.
No one thinks we can do it.
We can do this. We got this, Edward.
I love it.
Okay,
All right.
6 is what you've got to tie to force an overtime here in the no-name movie game. 60 seconds on the clock. Your time begins now.
Pass. Pass. Navy of Light. Pass. She is a superhero. She is another name for bread. She has an invisible car. Or jet.
Wonder Woman.
Yes. He lost his arm hiking. It's a movie. It's a real movie. Not 126, not 128.
127 hours.
Yeah, yes, you guys. Just say it again. Say it again.
127 hours.
Yes. If I don't like you and you don't like me, you are my arch what?
Enemy.
Yes, you got it. Not 10, not 8. It's a football term. It's the pass.
9 yards.
Yes, but say the thing. It's a
the whole 9 yards.
Yes. They're blue. They're small. La 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 la.
The Smurfs.
Yes. The pass. No.
Oh, Bird, you got 5.
No. I wanted it more. Indeed, I'm sorry.
Gosh, it was so
Oh,
close.
you almost had it.
Oh, Nadine.
Oh, that was so close.
So close.
Oh, so close you guys were. A solid round, though.
Did you see how he yelled the Smurf song? La 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 la.
Not as happy as the Smurfs.
I was trying to just fight for my life in there.
The
Yeah.
horrifying Smurfs.
Okay. Terry is our winner today. Congratulations, Terry. Nice job.
Terry.
Great round, B.
Nice
Yeah.
job,
He just came on
Terry.
and crushed it, man. He was calm. He was smooth. He was just popping him out.
Unstoppable.
Yeah, it's tough to beat. Tough to beat a guy like that. Congratulations there. Walk around with that swagger all weekend, Terry. You got it. All right. Well, just to let people know, we are off YouTube this week. We got put in YouTube jail. Might be as long as 6 days. We're trying to appeal it. But that's why we're not there today. People are asking about Twitch. We would do that, but they're really big on copyright issues, and they boot you off, and we play music on the live stream, and so that wouldn't work for that. So we're only on Facebook right now.
Instagram only does an hour, and then TikTok, we have to have a third-party program to help run it through the station. So there's, I know people think we can just do that, but it's kind of a little bit trickier than that.
Yeah, we're finding all the little ins and outs about these things. And I will tell you something that Cesar put on my radar for people that are on Facebook. If you're watching us on there right now, he didn't even realize this. He went and he checked it out, and there are 3 little dots if you look right by the screen. And he noticed this, that he is not even getting the KVJ's posts on Facebook. He's like, I would completely want to see everything you guys post. So when you hit the 3 horizontal dots, that would be right there on your Facebook page or right where our screen is that we're broadcasting. Go on there and you'll want to check a couple things, whether you get visibility of the KVJ show posts and whether or not, we're something that you would be able to see. Because a lot of people always say, I never get your stuff. Well, there are little hidden trap doors all throughout all these social media platforms that can keep people away from KVJ when you actually want KVJ.
It's so weird you brought up his name because he dropped something off at my house yesterday.
He's very helpful. He gets the KVJ Nationer of the Day.
He does. He dropped off a Rocky doll, and then he dropped off some stuff for a KVJ punishment that I think is going to really rattle somebody here on the show.
A Spirit Award for him.
Yes. Absolutely. So there you go. So just to let you know what's going on with that. We, of course, still streaming on the WRMF app, and we're on the radio. So you got many places. And our podcast will be on all your podcast platforms as normal a little bit later on today. Got a couple of big movies opening up. That Twisters movie with Glenn Powell is going to be in theaters today.
That's so funny. I've been seeing this kind of go around the internet, people watching the old Twister and saying, Bill Paxton's character was psychotic. If you look back, he was such a jerk. And he was kind of the hero of the movie. Not really. Not if you watch with a new set of eyes. He was kind of a maniac.
I saw a behind the scenes of him on the set of the movie in 1995. He had almost like a cocaine-induced energy about him.
Huh.
Yes. Do you mean just the man or the character?
I'm talking about the man. He was a bit manic. I was a little taken aback.
He really, his character in that movie is kind of, when you really break it down, a jerk and psychotic.
Okay. There's also a movie called Oddity that opens up in theaters today as well. So a couple things for you to check out at the box office. And Jay Bird was kind of going back and watching some of his favorite movies as a kid from the 1980s. And he observed that there might be some problematic man-boy relationships. I'll have you explain, Bird, coming up next.
Ra ra Roma Roma ma ga ga ooh la la what's your bad romance ba ra Roma Roma ma ga ga ooh la la what's your bad romance I want you ugly I want you disease I want you everything as long as it's free I want your love 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 I want your love I want your drama, the touch of your
little free for all Friday. Some potty music for you here on the KVJ show. All right, well, kind of keeping an eye on this global outage that is going on. There's communications issues, and it's randomly just affecting odd things. I am getting some feedback here. One person said America, Delta, United Frontier, Spirit, and Allegiant all on worldwide ground stops. No flights taking off around the world due to the IT outage.
What?
Qantas and Virgin Australia, too. The stock markets are shut in Europe and Australia.
Whoa.
Yikes. I tell you, this is right. This is the whole thing we talk about all the time, that maybe we're too reliant on our tech, and what happens when our tech turns on us or somebody figures out with nefarious means how to shut it all down.
They always say if we lost all technology, we'd go back so many decades.
Yeah. Oh, maybe it's not the wrong move.
I kind of, part of me that goes, maybe we need that.
Right.
But then what would happen, because we're so addicted to it, I think chaos would follow all of that.
It'd be people can't handle it. They just come unglued.
And it depends on how long we'd be out of technology. Is it no more technology and we have to start from scratch, or is it something where we have to wait a few months and get it back up going?
Yeah.
All those are factors. And
I hear you.
I don't know.
Well, this might be the beginning. Who knows?
But what, seriously though, in layman's terms, what is all this?
I don't know.
A global computer outage affecting airports, banks, and businesses. I guess there's some cybersecurity thing called CrowdStrike.
Somehow I think this has to do with two-factor authentication.
Oh, that's been getting us. We've been having so much trouble getting into our company email.
I can't even
because
say
of two-factor authentication.
I can't even say it. It's such a long thing to even say. I'm like, that two-factor number thingy.
Yeah.
It's picking us off one by one. It picked me off first.
Yeah.
It ruined my life. Now it's ruining Kevin's life.
Yeah, I turned it over to my wife. I have to get a reimbursement for a job expenditure, and I spent 45 minutes on trying to do it. No luck. I turned it over to my wife. She's now spent 90 minutes on it, and she's been talking to the company people, and they don't have any answers for her. So,
oh, Lord.
Yeah, she spent 2 days on it. So, yeah, I predicted 5 hours. We're getting there.
Is this part of the global computer outage?
Or does my company just not want to pay me? I don't know. Either way, it's
both things
pretty
can be true
effective.
at the same time.
Yeah, you're right. Could be.
But I remember a few weeks ago you were talking about there's going to be outages because of the weather and the heat. This is a completely different issue, is what you're telling me.
I don't think they know what the cause is. I haven't heard, at least. I don't have an answer for you.
Because I remember when you had that story about the heat and it's going to mess up technology and nothing happened. I'm like, it just sounds like one of those stories they're trying to scare people.
Yeah. There's many different things you could take it out. Hackers could be one. That might be what this one is from the sounds of it, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. Somebody said, I can't order ahead on the Starbucks app for any store. I don't know if it's related to the outage or not, but I am in full panic mode.
No, I have to go drink cheap coffee at my workplace kitchen.
You don't get your Starbucks on time and easily? Oh, my gosh.
Is that part of this?
First world problems.
Yeah.
Is it already starting?
They got Starbucks, y'all.
Yeah. Somebody said Disney World's affected.
Oh.
Oh, my goodness.
The prices have gone up even higher.
Well, they were going to do that anyway.
Yeah, right. Now, Jaybird, you said that you were looking at some of your favorite movies as a kid growing up, and maybe they had some problematic man-boy relationships in the 80s. What two movies you talking about?
Just if you really think about it, I love me some Back to the Future. But let's say your teenage son was hanging out with this guy named Doc Brown. If you really look into it,
he went to his house all the time.
He's always hanging out with this guy Doc Brown.
He had access to his house, didn't need to knock.
Doc Brown rips off the Libyans. He's also encouraging Marty to sneak out of the house at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock at the mall. If this was real life and that was canon, and he's hanging out with this Doc Brown, and you find out that this Doc Brown's ripping off the Libyans.
No Doc Brown for you.
Having your son sneak out of the house, doing these dangerous experimms.
I mean, lightning? You're trying to be hit by lightning.
And then the guy sent him back in the future?
It was not. Is that who you want your son hanging out with?
It would be an issue.
And he ripped off the Libyans. He told him he was going to build a weapon, and he steals their plutonium. I mean, it's pretty messed up. He's not necessarily credible.
He's putting your son in some really dangerous situations, man.
I figured out that parents didn't really watch kids in the 80s. They kind of just turned them loose. My parents would let me walk outside the door, and I would come home sometime at night, and I could and was doing everything under the sun.
They had no idea, and they also didn't care.
No.
If you came in here and said, oh, yeah, my son Cannon was over at his friend Doc Brown's house, and me and Virginia go, so who's this Doc Brown? Oh, he's this 70-year-old guy that's friends with Cannon.
Yeah.
He's into all these inventions.
Crazy hair.
There was a movie trope they did in the 80s, you're right, that would look so odd if you put it in a movie today, and even The Karate Kid.
I wrote that down, too. You got, first of all, Miyagi, he makes Daniel kind of his slave in a sense. He makes him do all these kind of
free chores.
Yeah. Daniel doesn't even know the lesson. I get it's a great lesson, but Cannon comes home every day. Yeah, I was hanging out with Mr. Miyagi. He made me sand his deck again all day.
Miyagi doesn't bother me as much as Doc Brown does.
Miyagi gets hammered in front of Daniel.
That's not appropriate.
That gets weird. Miyagi steals a belt for Daniel to get in the tournament.
Miyagi was drunk when Daniel showed up. It's kind of on him.
Yeah, but I think Miyagi knew he was coming over.
We're not judging Miyagi for his drinking. Maybe because we see ourselves in Miyagi.
You do bring up a good point.
I like to get drunk and make my kids do chores.
My point is they weren't always doing karate. They weren't always doing
Even
karate.
John Kreese. You had Kreese there, too. Think about it. It's two adults essentially using kids to fight their fight for them. If you think about it,
right.
It's just
going back and forth to each other.
They're just training kids to fight for them because they're older.
Daniel can't really get in the tournament technically, so Miyagi steals someone's black belt.
He did.
I mean, it's so shady.
I'm just saying, if I told my parents that.
Teenagers hanging with shady adults, basically, is what it was.
If you really,
so many 80s movies had that.
If the movie was real life, is what I'm saying. They're great movies. I love them.
Right.
I'm not offended by any means, but we were
today.
We were talking about it. Go, yeah, I don't know if you could hang out with a Doc Brown.
I don't even think you could make that movie now. It'd be too weird of a premise.
What's this guy doing hanging out with a teenage boy?
But you're right, though. That whole relationship was a lot.
Yeah, not anymore. It's been ruined.
Underage kids.
Yeah. Coming up here in a couple minutes, we're going to do a KVJ draft for happy songs today. What are the happiest songs on planet Earth? You get to draft those out next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Get your vehicle summer road trip ready by the experts at Schumacher Auto Group, offering services for most makes and models by certified technicians at 3 convenient locations. Express walk-in services available or schedule your service at SchumacherAuto.com. At the moment, no major incidents being reported on I-95 or the Turnpike in Palm Beach County. However, you do have an accident tying you up on Okeechobee Boulevard at Military Trail, as well as another accident on Lake Worth Road, this at Lyons Road. And in Broward County, look out for a vehicle on fire on Northwest 21st Ave and an accident on I-95 South at State Road 84. The right shoulder is blocked. From the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
Want to save on some of the biggest names in streaming on the network made for streaming? X marks the spot. Now through July 25th, get 150 megabit Xfinity internet for $30 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract with Wi-Fi equipment included. And for just $15 a month, add the new Stream Saver that includes Peacock, Apple TV Plus, and Netflix. All your favorites, all in one place, only from Xfinity. So go ahead and binge some shows, stream some movies, and save some money all at the same time. For more watching and less spending, X marks the spot. Switch to Xfinity, the network made for streaming, and bring on the good stuff. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Internet offer requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account, taxes and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply, currently $56 a month. Plus Wi-Fi equipment, currently $15 a month. Actual speeds vary. Stream Saver requires Xfinity Internet or TV, and price subject to change.
It is time for you to lose weight and look great this summer with semaglutide from Red Mountain Weight Loss. Trust the leader in medical weight loss with over 30 years of experience. They've helped over 1 million people lose weight, and they can help you too. Imagine losing up to 15 pounds just this month. You think maybe you couldn't lose the weight before the end of summer? Of course you can when you've got Red Mountain Weight Loss helping you out. Imagine shrinking your belly, hips, and thighs and fitting into that bikini or that dress that you've dreamed of. Semaglutide from Red Mountain Weight Loss is less restrictive than other diets. You can lose weight fast while still enjoying cheese, nuts, bacon, coffee creamer, dark chocolate, and even alcohol. And with Red Mountain Weight Loss, you'll get the support of their licensed medical team with meal plans to help you out. And it's all for less than half the price of Ozempic. Red Mountain Weight Loss has semaglutide in stock and ready to ship today. You can get it in either injection or tablet form. Schedule your free consultation today. Dial pound 250 from your phone and use the keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss. That's pound 250 keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss.
Welcome! Let's play Pick a Door. Door 1 or 2?
Door 1?
You picked flood insurance. Gary, tell them what they won.
You win! Faster recovery from flooding, financial protection, and peace of mind. This hurricane season, bounce back from flood loss. Flood insurance is your winning choice. Floodsmart.gov/hurricanes.
Make your way to Kia Del Rey. There's something for everyone. Right now, get great deals on all new 2024 Kia models. At Kia Del Rey, you get the best price guarantee, or Kia Del Rey will pay you $500 with our underpriced commitment. Plus, your new Kia comes with 2 years of complimentary maintenance and the industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty on all new Kias. Make your way to Kia Del Rey, 2255 South Federal Highway in Delray Beach, or visit KiaDelRey.com. See dealer for details. Make your way to Kia Del Rey.
What does it mean when Art Plumbing, AC, and Electric says no surprises guaranteed? First, it means a photo of your art technician arrives before they do. And it means you get an upfront quote before work begins and that you understand exactly what is needed to get the job done right. It means your plumbing, AC, or electrical problem is fixed, with no surprises guaranteed. Art is there with what you need. Art can fix it.
Well, the happy hour is going to be popping today at Seminole Reef Grill. I love the vibe. I love the food. I love the drinks. I love the whole experience. If you love a happy hour, you've got to get to Seminole Reef Grill in Palm Beach Gardens. First of all, it's a scratch kitchen where they make their own sauces and dressings and marinades, and everything is so delicious. During happy hour from 4 to 6 every single day, you can grab delicious choices like shrimp cocktail, crab dip. Oh, I had that the other day. It was so good. How about the spicy calamari, sushi? All these choices, just $10 a piece during their happy hour from 4 to 6 every day. And if you're a little more hungry, how about that summer menu every single day from 4 to 6, 3 courses, just $29. It's elevated cuisine. It's delicious food, and it's an elevated environment. You're going to love the decor and the vibe. Seminole Reef Grill, right there on US 1 in Palm Beach Gardens, just north of PGA. It's Seminole Reef Grill.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Time to upgrade your car? Don't spend hours at other places. Come to the place, hgregg.com. Thousands of cars in stock, thousands of dollars below market value. Visit hgregg.com today.
South Florida weather today, you got rain showers this morning with numerous thunderstorms developing during the afternoon hours and a high of 90 degrees.
This report is sponsored by Compassion International.
Compassion sponsorship means food, healthcare, education, and more for a child in poverty. And there are thousands of kids who've been waiting over a year and their wait. Sponsor a child with compassion today. Text the word radio to 83393.
Because there's never enough caffeine. Dunkin', the official coffee of 97.9 WRMF. What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
We got a really cool Bahamas getaway. It's 2 nights for 4 people to the British Colonial in Nassau. And what you need to do is download the 97.9 WRMF app and start listening right now. Begin with the KVJ Show. Log in 97 hours. And day by day, you could do this in just a couple of weeks. You listen intently and you get qualified for this trip, courtesy of PBI on Silver Airlines. Or you could also get to the front of the line and not have to listen for 97 hours. Just about 9:10 this morning, I'm going to be giving you a chance to qualify without having to download anything or listen to us at all if you don't want. It's going to be coming up here on the KVJ Show. Today for the KVJ Draft, we're going to be drafting out happy songs. Songs that make you happy. Okay. Now, what we do is we draw a playing card to find out what the draft order is going to be. I have drawn out a 3, likely going last. That's all right. I don't hate on it. Last is good for me. What do you got over there, Virginia?
Got a 7.
Okay. What do you got, Bird?
A 10. A 10.
Okay. And how about you, Denny's?
I got a 4.
Okay. All right. So Denny's goes next to last. We start with Bird, Virginia, Denny's, myself, and then we go in reverse order all the way back to the top and then back down again. You get 3 songs to draft. Bird, you're first. What is the song you're going to go with?
I'm going to go with The Way I Am by Ingrid Michaelson. I love that song.
Okay, The Way I Am.
You know that song.
That's a good one. I'll be your
baby.
Yeah, I like that one.
Okay. All right, we're going to go with you next, Virginia.
I am going to take Lovely Day by Bill Withers. It was on the soundtrack for Secret Life of Pets, and I rediscovered it and fell in love.
Give us a taste.
When I wake up in the morning, y'all, sunshine on my face.
Mm-hmm.
You know the one.
It's in the right key for you.
Lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day.
Yeah, that is a jam.
It's such a jam.
There have been some remakes of that, too, and they've all been pretty good. Enjoy that tune.
They play the original in The Secret Life of Pets, and it fits that movie so good, and I love that movie so much.
Okay, we're to you now, Denny's. What happy song are you going to draft out?
This one always puts me in a good mood. I think I'm going to do Don't Stop Me Now by Queen.
Oh, yeah.
Brian May's birthday.
Having a good time. I am going to go with the song Good Vibrations. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. We got some good vibrations.
Thought maybe you were doing the Beach Boys ones. I was like, what?
No, I'm not doing the Beach
I know
Boys.
You hate that one.
Oh, my goodness. No, not a chance. And another song that puts me in a good mood, I'm going to go with a song called September by a band called Earth, Wind, and Fire.
It's a jam.
Great song.
Okay. All right. What you got, Danny's? You're next.
I think I'm going to do Hall & Oates, You Make My Dreams Come True.
Oh,
it's such
so
a groovy,
good.
put you in a good mood song. Just dancing down the street.
All right, Virginia, you got the next pick. What are you going to go with?
I am going to take Hey Ya by Outkast.
Okay.
I love that song. It makes me dance and shake my thing.
Very popular. Okay, Bird, you got the next 2 picks here in the KVJ draft for the best happy song.
This song puts me in a good mood. Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles. Love that song.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to go with Billy Joel, Only the Good Die Young.
Oh, yes.
Makes me want to laugh with the sinners, Virginia.
Die with the Saints, right? Cry
with the Saints, yeah.
Something like that.
You die with them.
Die with them, too, probably.
Yeah, you probably
Trying to die.
I've been with a couple of sinners. I'm like, we're going to die tonight. That has definitely happened. I think one of them's in this room.
You're fine.
You'll be good.
I think she said the same thing.
Quit your bitch.
You really do work with a bunch of sinners.
I'll go home, Virginia.
There's no one innocent on this side of the table.
All right, Virginia, what is your final pick here for happy songs?
For happy songs, my final pick is going to be Living It Up by Ja Rule.
Give us a taste.
Everybody be living it up. All of y'all got living it up. All of y'all be living it up.
That's rough.
Okay, Danny's your final pick. What are you going to go with?
That's a tough one. I think I'm going to go Wake Me Up Before You Go Go Wham. That's just such an upbeat, happy song.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Okay. All right.
I noticed no one picked Happy by Pharrell.
If you look on Happy List, a lot of people turn against that song, including us.
It's extra.
Mm-hmm. I think for my final song, I'm going to go with, I'll go with Uptown Funk. Uptown Funk.
I mean, it's a good choice.
I need I need a newer song in there. We'll go with it.
Is it enough to win the tournament? That's
Probably
always the
not.
question.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not passionate about it. I wouldn't vote for it.
Yeah, I guess
still
I'll,
picked it. Yeah. So it's a That's why I feel so weird about it. Yeah.
You're playing to win.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
That one
I
will do
guess.
good on the internet.
I guess. All right, so here's what we got. Jay Bird for his happy song. He went with The Way I Am, Ingrid Michaelson. Here Comes the Sun, The Beatles, and Only the Good Die Young by Billy Joel. Virginia's got Lovely Day by Bill Withers. Hey Ya, Outcast, and Ja Rule's Living It Up. Denny's has Don't Stop Me Now by Queen. You Make My Dreams, Hall & Oates, and Wake Me Up Before You Go Go by Wham. I have got Good Vibrations, Mark and the Funky Bunch, September, Earth, Wind & Fire, Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars.
Last place.
Are you talking about yourself?
Ingrid Michaelson's song slaps.
Okay, you got voting all weekend long on our Instagram and our Facebook. Coming up on Monday, we'll let you know who winds up getting the dub based on your votes. Coming up in just a second, can you think of something that you've said to yourself, I really can't believe that got so popular? It's so weird that things just get to a certain level and you're like, why? What is it for you? 877-979-WRMF. Pretty good little happy song here by Flo Rida.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah.
I'm running with this plan. Pull me, grab us in the bucket, can't have me. I'll be the president one day. January 1st, oh, you like that gossip? Like you the one picking what gossip.com. Now I got a word for your tongue. How many Rolling Stones you want? Yeah, I got a brand new spirit, speaking and it's done. Woke up on the side of the bed like I won. Talk like the wind in my chest to that sun. G5 in the US to Taiwan. Now who can say that? I wanna play back. Mama knew I was a needle in a haystack. A Bugatti boy, plus Maybach. I got a feeling it's a rap. ASAP.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling.
The mountaintop, walk on water. I got power, feel so royal. 1 second, I'ma strike for you. Diamond, platinum, no more for you. That adrenaline, never giving in. Giving up's not an option, gotta get it in. Witness, I got the heart of 20 men. No fear, go to sleep in the lion's den. That glow, that spark, that crown. You're looking at the king of the jungle now. Stronger than ever, can't hold me down. 100 miles gunning from the mile. Straight game face, it's game day. See me running through the crowd, feel a melee. No trick plays, I'm Bill Gates. Take a genius to understand me.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling.
Love the life that we live in.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a good feeling, yeah. Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. I get a good feeling, yeah.
Free for All Friday here on the KVJ Show. What is something that you cannot believe got as popular as it did? And with today and social media and how things go viral in a day, something can go from what is that to it's all over the place to burnout within 48 hours.
There are, I just don't get it. Reaction videos. There are some terrible reaction videos where someone's just watching something. They're not really even reacting.
Mm-hmm.
They're pausing it and then make a comment.
Yeah.
And then they just watch it again. And there's nothing really going on.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you'll watch a reaction video of a reaction video. And now
Wow.
it's this weird thing. You're watching
Someone's
somebody
reacting to
watch
something.
something,
That's
watch
crazy.
something.
It's like the endless mirror game.
I don't get it, Kevin.
Yeah. Okay. The one that recently happened to me was the Hawk Tua girl. That to me was crazy. Now, look, the little video was cute. I was like, all right, that's funny. It's cute, whatever. But, I mean, next thing you know, they're booking her for gigs at the Hard Rock for $30,000 just to stand there and look awkward and judge a contest. And then she's flying all over the place now. And I think they're kind of realizing that there's really not much to the Hawk Tua girl other than that one little moment. In fact, people were comparing, there was a Simpsons episode one time where Bart became a one-word comedian. And he would just say the one word over and over again. Everybody lose it. Yeah, it's like, that's what you got. Hawk Tua. And I was like, say something else funny. He said, I don't know if she has any other pitch.
And it's weird if you critique it, people get mad at it. Oh, you hate her? Well, no, I'm just calling out that it was cute. It was good.
I loved it for what it right.
That one little interview made. She's got merch now. It's this whole thing.
I loved it for what it was. People try so hard to make something, and I think a lot of people don't want to appear like they don't get it.
I don't get it.
And so, in the sake of conformity and showing that, look, we're so cool because we get Hawk Tua that you don't stop to check and be like, that probably should have been over in about 48 hours.
I mean, I get it being cool for 48 hours. What I don't get is, guys, we got Hawk Tua girl, clear the way, give her 30 grand. She's
right.
It's bizarre to me too, man.
It was an odd video to watch too.
It
just seemed kind of awkward. All right, some other things you cannot believe got as popular as it did. Maybe I just don't get it because I don't have one, but the Stanley tumblers that they've gone nuts and people were running into stores and grabbing them and trying to run out for their dear life.
It is kind of crazy because there's a million of that kind of cup available.
Right.
Just why is the Stanley the one that we picked to be the king?
I don't understand how that got to that level. There are a bunch of influencers out there. Some of them, okay, they have some entertaining stuff, but man, to get to the level that they have, it's odd for me.
Yeah, the other thing I don't really get, and it kind of gives me a headache, is just the Zoom cut edits on every video. If Kevin does a video and he says one sentence, the next sentence is cut and zoomed in, and the entire conversation is this person zooming and cutting and looking in the
It's a style of video editing, you're saying.
It's unnecessary edits that everyone's doing, and I don't get it. It makes it look choppy and not as smooth as it could.
It's got to move fast, and I think it grabs people's attention and keeps them engaged in the video, and that's everything.
No, I get it. I guess I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A couple other things that I can't believe got as popular as they did. TikTok itself. It's kind of cool, but man, a lot of stuff that gets born on TikTok, some of the life hacks that they have on there, they present these life hacks like they're mind-blowing, but they're stuff that I've known forever. It's like, you know what? If you get warm butter, it spreads so much easier on bread. And you're like, okay.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, some of those hacks I don't get. The Cash Me Outside girl.
I don't get it. I get why she got popular. I don't get why she stayed popular.
But the fact she's making $57 million, is that what you report in the Dirt, Virginia?
Yeah, she's on OnlyFans, and she makes most of that money by taking requests and telling them what she charges for that specific request.
I don't get that.
And then doing it.
I don't get the Paul brothers fame. There's a few things that, okay, I get they are good at marketing and hype and that kind of stuff, but when you really kind of delve into it, I don't get a lot of substance out of what they do.
I've watched their podcast quite a bit, at least the Logan, the Impulsive one, and they talk about a lot of nothing a lot of times.
I feel the same way, and I feel like I've given them more time than they deserve, and nothing's yet really drawn me in. I know they're great at hype, But then when
that's
I
all
get,
they talk about is their hype
it's
on
their
the
hype.
show.
It's all hype and no substance. And then when I get there, I'm like, okay, what am I here for again?
Yeah, then I get mad at myself, and then just a small amount of depression sets in. You're like, I've wasted so much time.
Have you paid for any of their stuff though?
No.
Okay, you want to talk about depression then?
Because Cannon watches it.
He loves this stuff. Yeah, he's into a lot of it. Speaking of which, somebody said those broccoli haircuts. How'd they get so popular? It's all the teenage boys are wearing them. My son's got one.
I love them.
They're you've seen Cannon's hair, right?
I like party
Jay Bird?
hair.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, they call that the broccoli haircut.
It's fun.
He takes it and he teases it up in a crazy way. It's just really long on top. And everybody has that though. I'm sure when I was a teenager, they'd be like, "Oh, I don't get the mullets, man. How'd they become popular?"
So
and honestly, I don't get it either.
The hairstyle I get, because it's a hairstyle. You know, that's part of it.
But how it's taken off, and you go around my son's high school, 2 out of every 3 boys has that haircut.
Wow,
it's pretty prevalent. Yep. Another thing is latte art. That's really taken off. You see latte art, Bird?
No,
they put a stencil on top of your coffee, and then they put like some cocoa powder or some, whatever on top. And
you go to the gram or Pinterest, and it's all over the place. I'm like, why is this so big? I mean, I know it's kind of cool.
It is cool.
It's neat. I got a heart on top of my coffee, but I mean, wow, there's a lot of posts about it.
I get why people like it. I do. I get that one. It's a fun thing.
Another thing people can't believe got as popular as it did, pickleball.
Yes, pickleball is massive.
Out of nowhere, and bam, everything's converting to pickleball courts now.
It's not just old people either.
No.
My buddy texted me and said he never understood the Pokemon Go thing. Remember that thing where you were running
I got hot
around
for a minute.
I still see people doing it.
They do a little bit. Yeah, I think the diehards are the only ones left.
Did you get that?
Did I get it?
Did you get it?
I never played it, so I never understood. I recognized that it was big. I didn't understand what made it so big. I never did it. I'm only speaking on stuff that I look at. I'm like, I don't understand. Why is a Stanley tumbler as big as it is? That I don't get. Somebody said that it's all because there's a video where a car was on fire and the only thing that was not charred and burned was the Stanley cup and the cup holder. That's what made it so big.
Oh.
That's why everybody had to get a cup. Because it didn't burn.
How many times are you caught in a fire?
Right. And honestly, at that point, if you're charred, do you still need a sip of beverage? What if it's hot coffee? That's the last thing I want. I don't know. All right, anything else you got? You can always text it into us. 877-979-WRMF here at the KVJ Show.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, Janet Jackson says that she doesn't want to be interviewed. Why? We'll tell you coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Get your vehicle summer road trip ready by the experts at Schumacher Auto Group, offering services for most makes and models by certified technicians at 3 convenient locations. Express walk-in services available or schedule your service at SchumacherAuto.com. At the moment, no major incidents being reported on I-95 or the Turnpike in Palm Beach County. However, you do have an accident tying you up on Okeechobee Boulevard at Military Trail, as well as another accident on Lake Worth Road, this at Lyons Road. And in Broward County, look out for a vehicle on fire on Northwest 21st Ave and an accident on I-95 South at State Road 84. The right shoulder is blocked. From the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
Okay, if you're sleeping on the hot summer styles and great prices at Kohl's, you're missing out. I just shopped there and scored stylish shirts for my husband, along with some cute crochet dresses for myself. Plus, I saved 30% with my Kohl's card. But even if you don't have one, you can still save an extra 20% on some other great finds and earn Kohl's cash. So what are you waiting for? Take your summer style from hot to sizzling and get to Kohl's. Select styles, 20% off GPO, valid through July 21st. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
The BNT family is amazing. They jump when you call. I love the fact that their customer service is so important to them. If you're thinking about doing new windows and doors, you gotta go bntwindowsanddoors.com. They move quick, they have a master installation team, and they use that custom PGT product. PGT just makes the best-selling window and door on the market. So you have the master installers of BNT, and then you have that super strong quality product from BNT. Do it now before we get into the meat of hurricane season. Protect your home, protect your family, protect your investment. Go to bntwindowsanddoors.com. They want to be your partner to secure your home like a fortress. bntwindowsanddoors.com.
High five! Up top! Heck yeah!
Dave's company just got the first ever 5-year price lock guarantee from Comcast Business.
Yeah, 5 years!
It's 5 years of gig speed internet.
High five for gig speed.
5 years of advanced security.
Security win.
And 5 years of a great rate that won't change.
Our rate ain't changing.
All from the company with 99.9% network reliability.
There it is.
He hasn't given this many high fives since Deborah brought in her famous banana bread.
Woohoo!
Now he's got savings.
I'm so excited.
Yep. Dave's feeling it, but it's only for a limited time, so don't wait. Switch today and ask how to get the first ever 5-year price lock guarantee from Comcast Business. Powering 5 years of savings, powering possibilities. Comcast Business.
And it's hurting, but I am not stopping.
Ends 8/21/24. Guaranteed rate applies to monthly service charge for new customers on qualifying internet bundle, excluding taxes and fees. Other restrictions apply.
When you see those tricked out golf carts on the road, those are Icon golf carts. Icons drive icons, and your chance to grab that KVJ free amazing icon in our giveaway is happening right now at kvjshow.com. This thing is tricked out, and it really does give you just a great example of what Icon is capable of. These golf carts have big wheels, sound systems, lighting, tricked out, vibrant colors, like super impressive. Everybody on your block is going to be like, what is that? It's an Icon golf cart. Go check them out. Seriously, the brand new 2025 Icons are here. 2-seaters, 4-seaters, 6-seaters. They've got lithium eco batteries. They've got sound gear. They've got a rear cooler. They've got a backup camera and a touchscreen. These things are impressive. Be the envy of all your neighborhood. Electric or gas, they can hook you up at iconev.com. That's iconev.com.
Demand Dave. 844-4111-LAW. Demand Dave. For a car accident or slip and fall. Need a personal injury lawyer? Make the call. 844-4111-LAW.
Hi, this is David Comras, attorney at law. If you've been injured in a car accident, demand Dave. If we can't get you money, you pay us nothing, not even costs. Office is located in Fort Lauderdale.
844-4111-LAW.
Come celebrate summer's greatest hits at Macy's at Town Center, Boca Raton. You're invited to a spectacular summer store party filled with amazing live events like a fashion show and free beauty demos, plus kids' crafts and story time. Best of all, Macy's will be giving away fun surprises throughout the store all day long. You don't want to miss this. Come celebrate summer's greatest hits Saturday at Macy's at Town Center, Boca Raton. See store for details.
Feeling your best, living your best, that's what they help you do at Begin Anew Med. They are specializing in getting your blood work and figuring out exactly what's going on with everything, from hormones to vitamins to organ function to food sensitivities. I love that total optimal wellness check that they do at Begin Anew. I've done it. I love it. I do it like once a year at least, just to make sure everything is in check and I'm feeling and living and taking all the supplements that I need. Begin Anew Med. They are so helpful. Maybe you're struggling with weight loss. They have the semaglutide program, and when you mention my name, all new patients get $75 off the cost of their treatment. Go see the experts. BeginAnewMed.com, right there on Indiantown Road in the Fresh Market Plaza in Jupiter. Restore your health. Renew your beauty. BeginAnewMed.com.
Injured? Visit Lateral Rider Smith Ivy and Fronrath at foryourrights.com.
Good morning, everybody. Hope your day's off to a great start. Another hot one today. It'll be in the low 90s. Will feel like 105 plus this afternoon. Very humid out there with a chance of some inland storms late this afternoon. I'm WPBF 25 First Warning meteorologist Sandra Shaw.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, I guess Janet Jackson is trying to make a statement and saying, look, I just don't want to do interviews anymore. She said, I don't mean to be rude. I have to be honest with you. I just want everyone to stop asking me questions. I never have thought I give a good interview. I don't like speaking, so I'd rather stay quiet and listen to other people talk. That's always been me, so I'd rather be quiet. Don't ask me questions. Are we finished?
Yeah. I think really what it is, Janet Jackson, her whole life, she's an introvert.
Yes.
And when you're doing concerts and tours and all that stuff, coming out with albums, you have to do promotion. And so here she is, she's doing an interview, and the guy's just grilling her with all these questions. A lot of times you got to think on your feet saying, I don't know, I've never really given that any kind of thought.
And in today's day and age, you say one thing that's just off, it goes viral, which, it didn't used to happen like that.
She was very polite, but at the end, you could tell she was kind of done with it.
She's
Ooh, and I don't mean to be rude, but I have to be honest with you. Please stop asking me questions. And I don't mean that because I've never thought that I was I gave a good interview. I really don't like speaking. So I'd rather stay quiet and listen to other people talk. And that's always been me. So I'd rather just be quiet and listen to others. So don't ask me questions. Are we finished?
She's ready to go.
But good for her. She's at a point in her life where she can say that.
Yeah.
She's probably, matured in the way that she thinks, and she realizes, I don't got to dance for you anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you how it's going to be, and you just have to figure it out.
Well, she's not the first person in music to not want to do interviews and sit down with somebody.
It's tough. I know it wears on them to do it. Alpha sent in a text earlier. She said the show last night with Janet Jackson and Nelly at I Think Financial was packed.
Good.
Okay. Sounds good. Look good.
Did you see where Kim Kardashian suffered a freak accident, broke her fingertip, and actually lost part of her fingertip?
Oh.
You could see her bone sticking out. She, I guess, slammed a door on it, and oh my gosh, you see her whole I saw it on the news last night. It was like, oh girl.
Yeah. Here she is explaining what happened.
My big sliding door to my bathroom that opens up and you see the whole window in my bathroom. I was shutting it and there's no latch. You have to pull the inside of the mechanics out. So I pulled them out like this, and usually I stop it with my hand, but I pulled it really hard, and then Saint ran in with chips and I'm like, it's 8:30 at night, no chips. And then it went boom, and I was like, oh. I literally looked at my hand and I fell to the ground. And I just grabbed the table and got on my knees because I just saw all this blood. And it was my bones sticking out a little bit. And I just was like, get me help. I was just like, I need ice.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there are weird things that could take a finger off.
I don't want to see my bone.
Nope.
I couldn't even listen to the story. I don't like them kind of stories.
Because it was Kim Kardashian or because it was gruesome?
Both.
Okay,
it was such a deadly
double whammy.
Yeah.
And finally here, good news. Remember we told you a few months ago about Michael Strahan? He was taking a little break to help take care of his daughter, Isabella, that was battling cancer. His 19-year-old daughter, Isabella, announced yesterday that she is cancer-free. She finished her final round of chemo. She went through radiation. She went through 3 brain surgeries.
Wow.
And now is happily announcing she's cancer-free. What a miracle.
It was a great scans. Everything was clear, cancer-free, and everything is great. I don't have another doctor's appointment until October.
Wow, that'd be something.
Amazing.
That is amazing.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's time for viral audio.
Hey, yeah, beautiful hair.
They can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Spot.
We got weights and fit. There we go.
I thought I was watching Monday Night Raw, but it turned out it was just the Democratic or the Republican National Convention going on last night. Oh, boy, it was something. They had wrestlers out there, Virginia.
I heard Hulk Hogan was there.
It was straight up Hulk Hogan. The Hulkster came out. He didn't break character.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. He was on stage last night, and he rips his shirt off.
What?
And underneath, he's got a campaign shirt on, that shirt that he rips.
Yeah, well, for the first 7 minutes, he was straight up Hulk Hogan, and then he says his real name. I think, okay, he's gonna drop the Hulkster act and go into.
He's gonna be Terry Bollea.
Yeah, and then he stays straight up Hulkster.
I think the Hulk has taken over. There's no Terry left.
No, Terry's dead.
Terry's dead.
When they took a shot at my hero, and they tried to kill the next president of the United States, enough was enough. And I said, let Trumpomania run wild, brother. Let Trumpomania rule again. Let Trumpomania make America great again.
I'm like, at one point, I thought, am I going to hear Vince McMahon's theme music come on?
I think his wife was there.
Was she?
Yes. She was speaking. So it honestly, like I said, it was like WWE Raw.
Huh.
It was pretty crazy. Yeah. I guess the wrestlers are behind the Trumpster. Got a text here from Robert on the 97.9 WRMF app. I don't know if you were counting the brothers last night, but the Hulkster dropped a few.
Let me tell you something, brother. He's always told you exactly what he thought, and he still does, brother. All you lowlifes, all you scumbags, all you drug dealers, and all you crooked politicians need to answer one question, brother. What you gonna do when Donald Trump and all the Trumpomaniacs run wild on you, brother?
Wow. 9 was the total that Robert got.
Really?
Yes. So there you go. And Donald spoke for about 90 minutes, I guess, last night. Did not wrap till after midnight.
Oh, goodness.
And a lot of people did want to hear, and he said this is the only time he will talk about the assassination attempt on his life from last Saturday.
Let me begin this evening by expressing my gratitude to the American people for your outpouring of love and support following the assassination attempt. As you already know, the assassin's bullet came within a quarter of an inch of taking my life. I said to myself, wow, what was that? It can only be a bullet. Bullets were continuing to fly as very brave Secret Service agents rushed to the stage. They saw the blood and thought, actually most did, that I was dead.
Okay, only time you're getting that one. So there you go. It all wraps up, and we are 4 weeks now from the Democratic National Convention.
Virginia, did Hulk Hogan mention picking up Andre the Giant or no? When he was talking.
Yes.
He absolutely did.
He did.
He always works in, I lifted that giant up.
Wow. How about that? Oh, there you go. All right. I think we only have, about maybe 4 or 5 more months of this?
Oh, gosh. Is it November yet?
Not yet, Virginia.
Oh, boy.
A lot more to come. Well, I learned something yesterday. I couldn't believe it took this long. Did you know that there is actually a rabbit in the moon? What does that even mean? All you stargazers might know. Jaybird and Denny's going to break it down for you coming up next.
You got a lot of nerve, don't you, baby? I only hit the curb 'cause you made me. You're telling all your friends that I'm crazy, like I'm the only one. Why'd you throw them stones at you? Had a wild heaven haunted too, living in your big glass house with the view. I thought you knew I had some help.
guess it's catching up to you. You think that you're so innocent after all that you did. I ain't tell you ain't innocent. Can't wash our hands of this. I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me pull that bottle off the shelf. Been deep in every weekend. If you couldn't tell, they say teamwork makes the dream work. Hell, I had some help. It takes two to break a heart in two. Ooh, baby, you blame me, and baby, I blame you. Oh, that ain't the truth. I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me pull that bottle off the shelf. Been deep in every weekend. If you couldn't tell, they say teamwork makes a dream work. Hell, I had some help.
Virginia, have you ever heard of the rabbit in the moon?
The rabbit in the moon.
Yeah.
No.
Man, I keep getting that.
I know about the rabbit at the adult video warehouse.
Oh, yeah, no, that's a toy.
Different rabbit.
That's different. Yeah, completely different. Yeah, I'd not heard of the rabbit in the moon either until I saw Jaybird's TikTok video last night. And at first, I just thought it was another one of those, Jaybird and Denny. Sometimes when they hang out, they kind of talk about weird things for some reason, Virginia.
Life, man.
Yeah, they're like, man.
It's
yeah.
trippy.
It was kind of like that a bit.
Look, life is trippy, man. Sorry, I'm just calling it out.
Yeah, it was 8:05, and they just could not believe how bright the moon was as they're looking up at it in this TikTok video that you can see. And then Jaybird mentions the rabbit in the moon. And Denny seems a little bit confused about the rabbit in the moon, like he doesn't know what he's talking about. And thankfully, Jaybird did include a graphic in his TikTok video because I was the same way. I had never heard of the rabbit in the moon. But if you haven't, and you're watching us, I guess, right now on Facebook, where we are broadcasting live, and if you can't get to TikTok, that is the rabbit in the moon. If you look at the indentations, you know how there's kind of like marks on the moon. There's some darker spots and then there's lighter spots. If you take the dark spots that are on the moon, you can kind of draw out what would be the outline of a rabbit that is leaning forward with the ears, the head, and the body.
Believe it or not, there's a few rabbits in the moon. There's a small rabbit in the moon sometimes you can see. It's at the bottom of the moon that's a little baby rabbit face that's even different than that. Technically, I think there's 3 rabbits on the moon.
Whoa.
2 that I know for certain. But yeah. But every time I bring up rabbit in the moon, nobody knows what the hell I'm talking about.
I'd never heard of it. And, now seeing that, I was like, okay.
When you look at the moon now, especially with it being full coming up this weekend, look for that rabbit right there. But also at the very bottom of the moon, look for a little rabbit face. He's in there as well.
Interesting.
Huh.
Is it?
I think it's interesting to 2 groups of people. Groups that are high and groups that are children. I think Rocco would love this. I think if you told all this to Rocco, you would have him on the edge of his seat.
Okay, he'd eat it up, and other
He would
stoners would be like,
love
no
it.
way, man.
But there is, if you look into it, there's definitely rabbit in the moon kind of literature out there. I'm not just making this is not, but it does feel like it's a Pennington theory because no one knows really
what the heck you're talking about.
I've been asking a lot of people about the rabbit in the moon, and nobody knows what I'm talking.
Really?
Yeah. I'll put it up on our social media, on our Instagram, and on our Facebook, and see if people have heard of the rabbit in the moon before.
Go back, listen to the video. People thought that we were, I don't know.
When I first heard it, I'm like, these guys are so stoned out of their mind right now.
Really? I went back and listened to it. I didn't hear it.
Were you still stoned?
Are you stoned right now?
Rabbit in the moon, man.
Yeah. And you said that you're also getting into moon rituals.
Well, I'm throwing a little moon ritual party this weekend.
But what does that mean?
Well, there's some things you can do during a full moon, certain types of spells, if you will.
I'll come over and give you a moon.
And there's some people who really believe in it. Now, I'm just doing it more for the experiment to see what's going on here.
Some people put out water and they call it moon water that's charged by the moon. They drink it.
Yep.
They put out crystals.
There's also a book of spells one can do.
Yeah, some of it gets a little dark. I think I've told you guys the story. We had some devil worshippers in the hills near where I lived in Appalachia.
Oh,
and
hell no.
It was called Hanging Rock because we had caves and rock formations there, and it was this odd-shaped, kind of a crescent moon type rock formation. And the devil worshippers, they'd often wear goat heads, and they would lean these rods and scepters up against that to charge for their rituals and their ceremonies that they did.
Well, you got to leave your goat heads at the door at my place. we're gonna run a happier program.
You don't want a severed goat head at your place?
No, I don't.
Why?
No.
Severed goat head is horrifying.
But yeah, but to Kevin's point, some people think you got to be very careful with this moon magic, Virginia.
You don't want to cross over into dark or black magic.
Right.
White magic, you're okay with.
Snack magic, we're cool with.
You don't want to conjure up any evil spirits or demonic things.
Well, that's what them hillbillies are trying to do in my parts.
I don't know if we want that kind of action.
But don't you think it's kind of an interesting thing to do and report on? I'm doing it more. I want to show the people what it's like. Do a
Be
video.
careful. Don't get yourself possessed.
I think I'm already there.
It's too late.
Yeah, I think I've opened that gate.
Yeah, he's already there. This is a man that desperately wants to be possessed, Virginia.
I think I'm in a different realm, dog.
Yeah.
I'll have to tell you.
He's going to come in here on Monday. His eyes are going to be red. He's going to be sprouting horns.
Yep, could be.
My eyes will be red.
All right, well, if you want to see the Rabbit in the Moon, it's posted right now on our Facebook and on our Instagram. You can see it. And let me know, are you impressed? Or do you have to be a child or stoned? Or a stoned child? Yeah.
Which we don't recommend.
Yeah. All right, coming up, we do have little kids and drunk adults. That is a fun little game that we like to play. We haven't played Stone Kids yet, so
no,
I don't think we're going to play that one.
We're not going to glamorize that.
Also, I'm curious if you know, Virginia, today is National Daiquiri Day.
Ooh.
Do you think it's one of the top 3 most popular cocktails in America? Is a daiquiri top 3? You think so, Bird?
I do.
Okay.
I don't think it is.
You don't think it is? And what do you think would be number 1?
I think the top cocktails are like, right now, everybody's drinking old fashions.
Okay.
Like, it's so popular right now.
All right, you're saying old fashioned in the top 3. What else do you think?
Martinis.
Okay.
Martinis have always been around.
Uh-huh. All right. And do you have a third guess? What do you think? Most popular cocktails in America?
Cosmo.
Okay.
You're too fancy, dog.
She's very fancy.
It's Screwdriver.
Screwdriver, you think?
Screwdriver, really?
Little vodka, little OJ, very
Everybody's
simple.
doing it. Everybody's doing it.
It's the meat and potatoes of drinks.
Okay. All right. I'll let you know just how wrong you guys are coming up next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Get your vehicle summer road trip ready by the experts at Schumacher Auto Group, offering services for most makes and models by certified technicians at 3 convenient locations. Express walk-in services available or schedule your service at SchumacherAuto.com. Well, at the moment in Palm Beach County, you just have an accident to look out for on Lake Worth Road, this at Lyons Road. And in Broward County, a few incidents to watch out for. You're seeing heavy delays on 95 Express southbound between the Express exit right before Hillsborough Boulevard and Cypress Creek Road. Expect heavy delays through this area. You're also seeing an accident on I-95 North at 10th Street. Traffic is backed up to Sample Road. The right shoulder is blocked. From the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
Want to save on some of the biggest names in streaming on the network made for streaming? X marks the spot. Now through July 25th, get 150 megabit Xfinity internet for $30 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract with Wi-Fi equipment included. And for just $15 a month, add the new Stream Saver that includes Peacock, Apple TV Plus, and Netflix. All your favorites, all in one place, only from Xfinity. So go ahead and binge some shows, stream some movies, and save some money all at the same time. For more watching and less spending, X marks the spot. Switch to Xfinity, the network made for streaming, and bring on the good stuff. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Internet offer requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Taxes and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Currently $56 a month. Plus Wi-Fi equipment, currently $15 a month. Actual speeds vary. Stream Saver requires Xfinity Internet or TV, and price subject to change.
It is time for you to lose weight and look great this summer with semaglutide from Red Mountain Weight Loss. Trust the leader in medical weight loss with over 30 years of experience. They've helped over 1 million people lose weight, and they can help you too. Imagine losing up to 15 pounds just this month. You think maybe you couldn't lose the weight before the end of summer? Of course you can when you've got Red Mountain Weight Loss helping you out. Imagine shrinking your belly, hips, and thighs and fitting into that bikini or that dress that you've dreamed of. Semaglutide from Red Mountain Weight Loss is less restrictive than other diets. You can lose weight fast while still enjoying cheese, nuts, bacon, coffee creamer, dark chocolate, and even alcohol. And with Red Mountain Weight Loss, you'll get the support of their licensed medical team with meal plans to help you out. And it's all for less than half the price of Ozempic. Red Mountain Weight Loss has semaglutide in stock and ready to ship today. You can get it in either injection or tablet form. Schedule your free consultation today. Dial pound 250 from your phone and use the keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss. That's pound 250, keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss.
Plus tax, title, and dealer fee with approved credit. Discount STK number RG160284 MSRP 56735. Lease RC205355 for 36 months, $29.99 due at signing, 10,000 miles per year, zero security, must trade a 2012 or newer vehicle, interest accrues from date of purchase, ends month end.
Go to save on new Chevy Silverados during the Silverado sell-off at Greco Chevrolet in Delray Beach. Shop over 200 Silverados available. Drive a new 2024 Chevy Silverado 1500 LT with $18,000 off MSRP or no payments till November. New 2024 Chevy Trax as low as $19,990 or $199 a month lease. This is the best time to buy and get gigantic savings during the Silverado sell-off. Don't miss Silverados $18,000 off. Trax under 20 grand or $199 a month at Greco Chevrolet of Delray Beach on Federal just south of Linton. Click GrecoChevroletDelray.com. Chevy, together, let's drive.
We'll save you thousands. We guarantee it.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. I am hungry like a giant squid right now. I could just eat anything, and I would love to have some Dunkin' in my belly right now. If you're driving around, let's get some Dunkin' in your stomach. They got all kinds of sandwiches you can get all day long, not just in the morning, from their wake-up wraps to their bacon, egg, and cheese bagel. They got that grilled cheese I keep talking about. They also have the hot honey bacon sandwich. Hot honey. I love those two words together. And don't forget, too, you can get a Dunkin' gift card for one of your loved ones or friends for a birthday or any kind of celebration. I'm Jay Bird, and I run on Dunkin'.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Today, we're the largest injury firm in the world, and I'm thankful to you for trusting us all these years. We'll always be here for the people, not the powerful. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
When you see those tricked out golf carts on the road, those are Icon golf carts. Icons drive icons, and your chance to grab that KVJ free amazing Icon in our giveaway is happening right now at kvjshow.com. This thing is tricked out, and it really does give you just a great example of what Icon is capable of. These golf carts have big wheels, sound systems, lighting, tricked out, vibrant colors, like super impressive. Everybody on your block is going to be like, what is that? It's an Icon golf cart. Go check them out. Seriously, the brand new 2025 Icons are here. 2-seaters, 4-seaters, 6-seaters. They've got lithium eco batteries. They've got sound gear. They've got a rear cooler. They've got a backup camera and a touchscreen. These things are impressive. Be the envy of all your neighborhood. Electric or gas, they can hook you up at IconEV.com. That's IconEV.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Credit trouble? HGreg.com's got you covered. With over 20 banks, get the financing you need.
Thousands of cars, thousands below market value. All at hgreg.com.
South Florida weather today, you got rain showers this morning with numerous thunderstorms developing during the afternoon hours and a high of 90 degrees.
This report is sponsored by the Florida Lottery. The secret's out. New Monopoly Secret Vault scratch-offs from the Florida Lottery have multiple ways to play and over $685 million in cash prizes. Monopoly is a trademark of Hasbro. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Car accident, Gordon and Partners, fortheinjured.com.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
Well, we got that Camp KVJ. It's going to be coming up here real quick. That is a 4-pack of tickets to Rapids Water Park and the Palm Beach Zoo. I'm pretty pumped about next week, too, because we got the Infinite at the Kravis Center tickets that we're going to be giving away. It is a cool space endeavor. Virginia's taking her son Rocco out there, and he absolutely loved it.
It's that virtual reality. It's so cool. You would love it, too, Cav.
Yeah, I think I would. I'd love to go check it out. So maybe we'll get to make that happen. Starting on Monday, another round of Camp KVJ is coming back next week. Today is National Daiquiri Day. Do you love a daiquiri?
I love a daiquiri when I make it.
Okay.
Like when I make a banana daiquiri for my friend.
Right, yeah.
I make it without any preservatives, artificial food coloring. The thing about the traditional daiquiris, they're bright red.
Yeah.
You know, they just look like they're just not good for you, a bunch of extra sugar. Mine are more healthy.
Her banana daiquiri was delicious.
It was good without the additives, preservatives, or extra sugar. I naturally sugared it with things like banana and mango.
She made it so big and so cold and frozen that it almost kind of lasted me through half the event we were at. So it was pretty awesome.
Yeah. Daiquiris are not in the top 3 most popular cocktails in America.
They used to be, I betcha.
Maybe.
I remember back like in the 80s and
Yeah.
90s. Oh, let's daiquiri, let's do daiquiri. Those Fat Tuesdays bars were everywhere.
Yeah, you would have that. Rum Runners.
Yep.
And what is the one they call it? The Miami Vice, right? That was part daiquiri, part
Miami
Rum Runner.
Vice, yep.
Man,
Pina Colada.
Yeah.
I drank all that stuff. I love that stuff.
So sugary.
It's so sugary. It's
so much alcohol.
It's just so terrible for it. Really terrible for you.
Yeah, such a great recipe for a headache the next day.
Big time.
Yeah, everything you want.
It's just so outdated now. All that sugar, artificial food coloring. No, thank you.
I don't know if I get down with that now because you're right. That's a long process and it's quite sugary.
Yeah, it is. It is. So it's not in the top 3 anymore. Jaybird thought that maybe the Screwdriver might be in the top 3. Amazingly, it's not in the top 3.
That was an 80s drink. 70s, 80s.
Well, I can't tell if Kevin's making fun of me or if he respects my answer. Okay, your silence says it all.
Much like your music taste, your cocktail is from the 70s and the 80s.
Hey, look, I have a thing I like, it's my shit.
You're on brand.
Virginia threw a lot of cocktails out she doesn't throw cocktails out. She throws them down. But you did mention the Old Fashioned. That's number 3.
Old Fashions are very popular right now. It's whiskey. It's got like a little orange slice and some cherry, and it's a giant cube in the middle.
Oh, I think I might like this.
I think you would like those.
You put a suit on.
Yes.
You act like you're a somebody.
Yeah. Yes.
Right. Maybe call your friend, act like you're doing a deal.
Yes, okay.
It's a sophisticated man drink.
Mm-hmm.
It's got that brown whiskey in it, though, so I don't really get down with it.
I'll light my fake fireplace.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You had said, too, maybe the Martini. It's not in the top 3. There are 2, I guess, newcomers, at least when you're talking about the last 5 years. The Margarita is now number 2.
The Margarita, duh.
Tequila.
Yep.
Lemon juice.
Yeah.
Lime.
Lime. It depends upon how you make them. My wife and I, we make them the skinny version, and so we typically just take tequila and some lime juice and call it good.
Oh,
maybe a little tahini.
So a long shot.
Kind of is, yeah. Yeah.
You can add a little, honey or agave.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't need to add like all that sweet, sugary mix. I prefer a skinny margarita, clean.
And the number one most popular cocktail in America now is the Aperol Spritz.
Yeah, that is champagne or Prosecco.
Okay.
Club soda, Aperol, and then you garnish it with an orange slice.
What is Aperol? Because I don't know.
It's a liqueur. It's Italian, and it's like a bright reddish pinkish color. It's like a aperitif kind of liqueur.
Okay.
It's not necessarily like yummy if you taste it by itself.
I never heard of any of that before in my life.
Aperol Spritz.
You said 11 things in that whole thing, and I'm like, what? The only thing I understood was orange, and I realized I hate the way Virginia says orange.
What do you
Orange.
hate? That or the way she says chicken?
I'm used to the orange is really kind of getting on my nerves right now.
Orange, okay.
Yeah.
That's
It's a new irritant.
okay. So there you go. Those are your top 3 most popular cocktails in America. And I saw, too, there was a little bit of a shakeup in the beer game. Bud Light has dropped back to number 3 now.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if it has to do with that little problematic campaign that they had last year or if it's just other beers are kind of pulling up a little bit more in favor. They now have been passed. Modelo had passed them, dropped them to 2 from number 1. And now the Michelob Ultra has also passed them in
the
sales.
diet beer.
Yeah.
But is top 3 still pretty good?
Yeah, it's still great, but...
They were number 1, though?
Yep. For a long time, Bud Light had been number 1, and they've dropped a good market share, and it's, millions of dollars, so they don't love it, but it's still a very popular beer, and it seems like, I think maybe it's more just the times. I think with the Hispanic population growing the way it is, and Modelo's a solid beer, also was bought by a large company, and then people want to do the skinny stuff. You're seeing it in the cocktails, you're seeing it in the beers too. So Bud Light may have struggled regardless.
And just like, programming, there is so much competition out there.
There's
so many beers, man.
So many.
Big time, absolutely. All right, coming up here in just a second, now that you're all fired up with booze, we're going to play a round of little kid or drunk adult. We all do dumb things where these people, little kids or drunk adults, when they did it. We're going to find out coming up next here on a Free For All Friday.
It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you, but when we are apart, I feel it too. And no matter what I do, I feel the pain with or without you. Baby, I don't understand just why we can't be lovers. Things are
Drunk adult. We all do dumb things. Can you tell if these people were little kids or drunk adults when they did it? Karen sent us a submission on the WRMF app's Mic Drop feature. What is the dumb thing you did, Karen?
I called 911 because my pizza from Little Caesars never came.
That sounds like a drunk adult right there.
It does sound like a drunk adult.
Mm-hmm.
I would agree.
Okay, what were you, Karen?
I was a little kid. I thought 911 could help me when Little Caesars failed to deliver my pizza. So my mom was working and it was in the summertime, so I had to feed myself. And when cops came to my house, they yelled at me and said I was stupid for doing what I did. And I didn't even get my pizza.
Huh. I didn't know Little Caesars did delivery.
I don't think they did. And if you're a little kid, you probably don't understand that and get that. Huh. And that's probably why she called 911. I was thinking the same thing, Kevin.
Yeah.
I was Googling, does Little Caesars
I'm like,
deliver?
I don't think they do deliver.
They don't.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Well, you're going to wait a while then.
Exactly.
You think somebody would have told her.
That crazy bread, though.
Oh, the price is what I like.
We got Gino here. He did something dumb.
I got handcuffed and put in the back of a cop car for egging someone's house on Halloween night.
Little kid.
It's the scare tactic.
I know little kids do that.
I mean, I've done it little and drunk.
That's why it's a tough game.
I'm going to say drunk adult.
You're going to go drunk adult? Okay. I'm going to say it's a scare tactic for a little kid. What was it, Gino?
I was a very drunk adult.
Oh.
I had just been fired and decided to egg my boss's house. Man, I was so sloppy with how I did it.
Yeah.
The cops were called immediately. They asked my now former boss if he wanted to press charges. He did. So I got arrested. One of the eggs apparently broke an expensive outside lamp, so they got me for vandalism.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I think you want to do more than break a lamp. I think you want to break his legs.
Yeah, Gino. Yeah, so I'm making this house in Massapequa Park, right? Mm-hmm. And we also have Nicole here who did something dumb. What was it, Nicole?
I got caught by the water police going number 2 off a boat.
Oh, okay. Probably inspired by the conversations yesterday, the weirdest place you found a poo.
Whoa.
Drunk adult. That reeks of drunk adult.
Does think we had some stories of that kind of stuff happening. Yeah, you get on a boat and you're out someplace and there's not a bathroom nearby.
But is it illegal to go number 2 off your boat?
I don't know. I think most people that I've heard of, they jump in the water and they go, which is gnarly. And another reason why I don't go in the ocean.
I kind of feel like you probably can't do that. You can't be dropping trout off a boat if people are going by.
Off the side, yeah.
I guess just for the nudity of it, maybe, right?
And how about the grossness of it as well? I don't want to see that. If I'm...
That's messed up.
Yeah. Yeah, I say book them.
That's going to rock my world. Okay, I'm feeling drunk adult on this.
Drunk adult.
Okay, Nicole, what were you?
I was a drunk adult. I had to go number 2 really bad, but one of my friends was seasick, throwing up in the only bathroom. So I dropped my pants and went poo off the side of the boat.
Hey.
We were at Peanut Island, and unfortunately the water police saw what I was doing and arrested me for public intoxication and indecent exposure.
Uh-huh.
I mean, Peanut Island.
Yeah.
There's so many people. I thought maybe she was out in like the ocean, like offshore.
No, Peanut Island, it looks like they're filming Jaws. There's so many people out there.
If you poop at Peanut Island, you deserve whatever happens.
Well, especially if your boat is docked and everyone's kind of chilling and having a good time. and all this
That
pooping
really brings the day down.
Pooping at the sandbar?
No.
That ain't cool, man.
That ain't...
Booker.
No, you didn't play it right. Didn't play it right. All right, well, we got a game here. This is for little kids, 16 and younger. Camp KVJ, hot ticket we got for you here today. It is a 4-pack of tickets to Rapids Water Park and also the Palm Beach Zoo. Just got to call us up, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763, and we will give you the ticket hook up. Well, talking about little kid or drunk adult, Man, there was a rumor that had happened about a South Florida politician that was crawling around their neighborhood after a night out having some cocktails. I was like, there's no way that really happened. Got confirmed on the news, Virginia.
I think it happened.
Okay. Wow. What's the whole story and who was it? You're going to find out coming up.
Think about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know that's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right. Oh, switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know that's that me espresso. I can't relate to desperation. Might give a damn. Are on vacation. And I got this one boy, and he won't stop calling when they act this way. I know I got him. Too bad your ex don't do it for you. Walked in and dream came true for you. Soft skin and not perfume for you. Yes, I know I'm out and do it for you. Yes, that morning coffee brewed it for you. Yes, one touch and I'm brand new for you. Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know that's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right. Oh, switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know that's that me espresso. Is it that sweet? I guess so. I'm working late, 'cause I'm a singer. Oh, we look so cute. Wrapped around my finger. My twisted humor. Make him laugh so often. My honeybee. Come and get this pollen. Too bad your ex don't do it for you. Walked in and dream came true for you. Soft skin and not perfume for you. Yes, I know I'm out and do it for you. Yes, that morning coffee brewed it for you. Yes, one touch and I'm brand new for you. Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know that's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right. Oh, switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know that's that me espresso. Thinking about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know that's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right. Oh, switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know that's that me espresso. Is it that sweet? I guess so.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Me espresso.
Feeling it on a Friday. It is the KVJ show. Wrapping up some hot tickets here in Camp KVJ this week. It's a 4-pack of tickets to Rapids Water Park and the Palm Beach Zoo, both of those. And we have got Colston on here from Doral. What's up, Colston?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, Colston.
Hi.
How are you, Colston?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. Doing good. We got some hot tickets here for you. We just need to make you jump through a few hoops to get them, okay, bud?
Okay.
Okay. I need you to make the sound of an orangutan for me, Colston. Gosh, that's not bad, actually.
That's a good one.
I wasn't expecting a lot. He over-delivered on that. What do you think, Virginia? What do you want him to do?
I need to hear your angriest dog.
Ooh. That's not bad.
It's good.
And what you got for him, Bird?
I would love to hear a rooster waking up an entire farm.
Not bad. Not bad. You know what? Okay.
Nice job.
You delivered today. That's really good. You work for it, Colston. You're going to Rapids Water Park, and you're also going to go check out the Palm Beach Zoo. Okay, bud?
Awesome.
Very nice. It's going to be a fun little day, showing you there's some cool things to do in Palm Beach. Get you out of Miami-Dade there. All right, we got hot stuff next week.
I kind of want to play that game on the road.
You just want to play it as like a drinking game.
Just say, Kevin, do orangutan.
Could do that.
That would be fun.
Yeah. We're going to have a reason. We're going to have tickets. We can definitely do it. All right, boy, I got some hot stuff here in today's Whacked Out News.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the Whacked Out News. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the Whacked Out News. So many people are meth. Ow!
We had received an email, I think it was Grant that sent it to us, saying, hey, there is a post up on social media saying that West Palm Beach Mayor Keith James was crawling around his neighborhood last night on all fours. It's like, nah. Can't believe that. Apparently it did go down. So WPBF TV 25 ran the story of exactly what happened Saturday, June 29th with West Palm Beach Mayor Keith James.
Any injuries? How you doing, sir?
This is police body cam video of West Palm Beach Mayor Keith James being taken to Wellington Regional Hospital in the early hours of Saturday, June 29th.
You okay? You remember how you tell me what happened?
No, I was just, the Uber driver dropped me off there. I see he's over there for wrong location. I was trying to walk back home and, a couple of things.
After the night being out with friends, doesn't know how he got where he was. He was found crawling on the sidewalk.
Now, they have not responded to WPBF's request as to what exactly went down, but he was with some friends in Delray having cocktails. The Uber dropped him off, but maybe not right at his residence. There was confusion. He was on all fours. His Apple Watch contacted the police. I guess if you have an aggressive fall, your Apple Watch will dial it up for you.
Oh my gosh, the police will be at my house all the time.
All the time, yeah.
That's why you can never have an Apple Watch.
Right.
It would be destroyed anyway.
They'd be like, oh, Pennington fell again.
Do you like that feature?
For normal people, yes. For you, no.
But, I mean, let's just say you fall and you're okay, and then all of a sudden the police are all up in your grill. Would you like that?
I think in his case, it's a good thing because they wound up getting him the attention he needed and they got him home when I guess whatever had happened, he wasn't able to get himself home alone.
He said the Uber driver dropped him off at a place that wasn't his house.
Yeah.
And he was like rifling around trying to get through an area. It sounded like he was trying to like climb home or something.
Yeah.
And he fell.
It's all kind of a mystery. In fact, he may not even be able to tell you what exactly happened. But, the good news is
I could totally see this happening to me.
Oh,
Me too.
I mean, I've done it. Yeah. I mean, absolutely. I mean, in fact, I'm like, I've talked jokingly about running for mayor of West Palm Beach. Now I feel like I think I'm in that category.
You have a shot, my man.
I've got a shot.
I am the mayor.
I've done this.
Mayor Hare's got a shot.
I do. Yeah. Now I'm like, all right, there's now finally a similarity.
Well, if he's stumbling around a neighborhood, which it sounds like he is, there's got to be video, right?
Oh, yeah, there's body cam.
Oh.
Well, the body cam footage shows him on the gurney at the hospital. Him actually crawling around. I haven't seen that yet. They
That's
didn't
what I'm
include that
saying.
in the story.
With the houses of how he got hurt or whatever.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
Just
but
body cam of him.
He was injured, though?
just his elbow. It didn't sound like it was anything serious, which is the good news. So.
He looked confused, like,
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell happened.
Okay, so how big of a scandal is this?
I don't.
Is
I
this
would
even
say
a scandal.
I would say scandal, not at all. It was just I dismissed it so quickly. I was like, "There's no way that happened." I just to me, he seems like a pretty button-up dude, but who knows what happened? I mean, I don't know what and they're not responding, and then he had a well-timed booked vacation right after this went down, so he was unavailable for any kind of interviews.
If that's all that there's to the story is that he was just drunk and couldn't find his house, I don't think it's a big deal.
I only brought it up to give some credence to that post because I'm like, there's no way that happened. And I was very dismissive of it, and I was incorrect. So I'm standing corrected here today that report and that rumor was accurate.
But is there more to the story?
Now, we don't know, and you may not get it. If you want to see the footage, it is posted up on our social media. You can see the report from WPBF TV 25.
But raise your hand if you put the wrong address in for the Uber driver to drop you off at, and it was your fault because you were drunk.
Dude, I typed in I somehow went to my ex-girlfriend's house, and I passed out in the back of the dozed off, and when I got there, I'm like, why am I at my ex-girlfriend's house? Something's gravely gone wrong.
Yeah.
It's an unexpected booty call.
No, it was a long night.
Throwing those stones. Well, Gregory Cornell Gornell, was found sleeping nude inside of a Vero Beach apartment complex stairwell at about 3 a.m.
Oh, no.
When the police got there, he told them that he was staying at the facility because he was the, quote, emperor's helper. He claimed that the building, an independent living community for residents over the age of 62, was under new management and that the emperor had told him that he could stay there in the stairwell.
Well, then I think we let him stay.
He was asked how to get in contact with the emperor, and he said that such royal outreach could be done through the electric lines.
Okay, yeah.
So if you want to reach the emperor, use the electric lines. Despite his great excuse, he was still charged with trespassing.
Oh.
Yeah. A naked, stranded man was rescued from Lake Erie in Michigan, about 3.5 miles from shore. He was out there kayaking in the nude when his kayak capsized.
Oh, no.
He's probably a nudist. He thought he's going to be out there alone.
Maybe, yeah. They don't know why he was naked, but he was.
It's not always for, pervy reasons, Virginia. Mm-hmm. But it was probably doing something out
So
there.
the kayak capsized and he's just bobbing in the water?
Yep.
Good Lord, that's scary.
It is. That's what happened to that one story I told you. They were out there for 7 days in the water, just bobbing, holding on to coolers.
Horrifying.
Isn't that in storms?
What if you're him? Do you float on your back?
I don't know.
I don't know either. A group of 3 teens were arrested after they broke into a race course in the middle of the afternoon during a time when police dogs were being trained there. That's bad timing.
You guys are stupid.
They are stupid, and they were arrested. There was a brawl that broke out at a Sam's Club in Georgia last week when a mother and her daughters attacked a worker who said it was too late to order pizzas because it was 2 minutes before the store closed. They weren't having it, and chaos erupted.
I was not expecting that at all. I just came in for a regular shift. And Mom, she gets upset, and she goes from the front of the registers, and she comes back into the kitchen. And when she comes into the kitchen, she swings on me. When she swings on me, she punches me in my face. And then her 2 daughters come from the front.
Uh-oh. Wow.
Oh, my gosh. The daughters came back there, too?
And it went down. Yeah. 2 Spirit Airlines gate agents freaked out while trying to control an onslaught of passengers at the Hollywood Burbank Airport this week. Now, both of them have been suspended, and they do have some video from it.
Everybody's attention, run down! You all want to get on this flight or not? Yes, we do. All right. So, everyone's going to shut up, and we're going to say this once, and we're only going to say it again because we're frustrated as hell. Please be quiet so I can think of what's going on. I don't even know what aircraft's here because everybody's screaming numbers. I don't know what I have. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what aircraft's sitting out there. I don't know what's going on. You guys won't give me a minute. Please give me a minute.
Wow. Okay. She just wanted a minute. Can you please give her a minute, dang it?
Flying is not the same as it used to be.
It's not.
No, it's a whole different game.
Everyone's in their feelings these days.
You gotta just go there expecting things to go wrong and remain calm, people.
I'm quickly becoming a bus man again.
Yeah, probably not a bad idea. All right, coming up here in a couple minutes, somebody's asking us the question to ask everyone else. Was making an adult video a good or bad experience for you? We'd like to find out the answer to that coming up next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Get your vehicle summer road trip ready by the experts at Schumacher Auto Group, offering services for most makes and models by certified technicians at 3 convenient locations. Express walk-in services available or schedule your service at SchumacherAuto.com. At the moment, a major accident on I-95 South at Hillsborough Boulevard is blocking the right lane and causing heavy delays, backing up traffic all the way to Boca Raton. Give yourself plenty of time through this area. You also get another accident tying you up on I-95 South right beyond 10th Avenue. 2 right lanes are blocked in that area. And in Broward County, you are tapping the brakes on I-95 North from Oakland Park to Cypress Creek Boulevard. Plus, you get a disabled vehicle on Sunrise Boulevard East at I-95. The center lane is blocked. From the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
Step by step. New kids on the block are bringing the magic back. The Magic Summer Tour 2024. Connie, Joey, Jordan, John, and Danny. Outdoors under the stars. Performing all their greatest hits and so much more. At I Think Financial Amphitheater Saturday, July 20th. With very special guests, Paula Abdul and DJ Jazzy Jeff. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Where are you gonna be when the magic happens?
Okay, if you're sleeping on the hot summer styles and great prices at Kohl's, you're missing out. I just shopped there and scored stylish shirts for my husband, along with some cute crochet dresses for myself. Plus, I saved 30% with my Kohl's card. But even if you don't have one, you can still save an extra 20% on some other great finds and earn Kohl's cash. So what are you waiting for? Take your summer style from hot to sizzling and get to Kohl's. Select styles, 20% off GPO, valid through July 21st. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
The Greenway Kia plan was so smart. They had me go in there and test drive every single car on the lot. I've driven all of them, and I love all of them. I'm such a super fan of the rebranding, the luxury, the technology, the amazing stuff that Kia has done. And at Greenway Kia, they're currently doing construction, so they want to move these cars out of the way for the renovation of their showroom. That means you're going to save on everything, the hybrids, the EVs, the Tellurides, the Sportages, the K5s, the Fortes, the Sorrentos. They are all priced to move. And if you're making $350 a week, they want to approve you at Greenway Kia. Go see them in person. Test drive the cars like I did. You will fall in love. Call 1-800-NEW-KIAs or go to KiaWestPalmBeach.com.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
Right now, you may be running a little late, or feeling stressed or overwhelmed, and you may be going a bit over the speed limit. So to help you relax, exhale. Ease up on the gas. You'll get there when you get there. Take a moment to just chill. This little break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
Can you fly, Snyderman?
I wish.
Do you have super strength?
Above average for my age.
X-ray vision?
Nah.
Then what makes you a superhero?
Our AC is out.
Duty calls, kids.
Snyderman saves the day with affordable preventative care plans that keep systems operating at peak efficiency all year long. Get your preferred customer plan at SnyderAC.com today.
You're my hero, Snyderman. CAC 1821616.
I got to tell you, honestly, in life, one of the best things that you can do, just go to Life Imaging FLA. They do these free heart scans that you can get. Having that peace of mind, knowing that you're okay, it could save your life. They've saved so many lives already because people will go in there and they realize, wow, you've got a blockage that could take you out. 30 to 40% of all heart attacks, the first symptom is sudden death. And 1 out of 3 people in America are going to die from heart disease. So it's a big thing. Plus, you've got cancers, you've got all the kinds of issues going on, and not only do they do the free heart scans, but they do cancer screening and virtual colonography. It takes you 10 minutes. There's no need to undress, and there's no dyes. Just a few minimum requirements. You can get this $699 value when you go to Life Imaging FLA. And all you have to do is from your cell phone, call pound 250 and say the keyword free heart scan. That's pound 250, keyword free heart scan. Early detection saves lives when you go to Life Imaging FLA.
Come celebrate summer's greatest hits at Macy's at Town Center, Boca Raton. You're invited to a spectacular summer store party filled with amazing live events like a fashion show and free beauty demos, plus kids' crafts and story time. Best of all, Macy's will be giving away fun surprises throughout the store all day long. You don't want to miss this. Come celebrate summer's greatest hits Saturday at Macy's at Town Center, Boca Raton. See store for details.
Well, I love the team at the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center. I love sending people there. I was just talking to my girlfriend just 2 nights ago about going to see Dr. Giselle at the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center. I'm going to see her actually today. I love doing my Botox with her. They listen, they care, but they do everything. It's not just about the simple stuff. They do mommy makeovers, liposuction, breast explanting, tummy tucks. They do it all, and they do it so well. Now in Jupiter and in Boca, go see the team that everybody loves. Dr. Rankin, Dr. Bauermeister, and the female plastic surgeon, Dr. Giselle. Now in Jupiter and in Boca, you will love the atmosphere and vibe. You'll love the way you feel, but most of all, you will love your beautiful results. Go to aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Injured in an accident? Visit Lytle Riders Smith Ivy and Fronrath at foryourrights.com.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio,
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
this is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
I have a feeling we might have a few people that could help us out with this question. Was making an adult video a good or a bad experience for you? The email that we got said, my husband and I love making playful bets with each other, and the payoff is usually something related to bedroom activities. Well, I lost the most recent bet, and the one that he wants to do is for us to make our own adult video.
Uh-oh.
I find it exciting, but still I'm nervous because I've heard the stories. Our marriage is solid, and I want to do it, but what if it somehow gets leaked out somewhere? I mean, heaven forbid we ever broke up. I don't think that would happen, but even just somebody hacking into your stuff could get it. So I was hoping that there were other couples checking out your show who could let us know their experiences. Was it overall a really good thing, or was it a bad thing? All right. Has anybody here actually done one of said videos that could speak from experience?
You know he has.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
We've seen the photos. We haven't seen a video yet, but I would watch it.
I mean, have I? Yes. But the person that you did it with, I trusted them, and
yeah,
I don't have any fear about it.
Denny's would never put it out.
It wasn't a bad experience, but
okay.
But here's the thing that I would say: if you're gonna do that, it's like anything. Just know there's always a risk of something going on, and I think it's a low risk if you're safe and smart about it, and it's just with you and your husband. There's ways I think that's not gonna have it leak out, but just know when you do film something, it's out. You know.
Be careful, because that's how they were getting people's videos. Like, they would have it in their email, and people would hack into your email and find your video and then blackmail you with your own video that you emailed to yourself on your private email. And you're like, how did they get it? They hacked into your email.
But also, too, if you're going to be somebody that is worried about it all the time, I would just say don't do it. If it's going to add anxiety to your life, just don't do it.
And how awesome is it to see yourself from all those other angles? Unless you look really good, you might not want to know what you look like from that angle.
I looked horrific. It's why I haven't done one, and that's why that's the last one ever done, Virginia.
One and done, huh?
You see yourself from an angle that you've never seen before, and you might not like what you see.
There is definitely angles that I do not look my best.
And now you're thinking about it. Now you know that from that angle you look bad. I mean, ignorance was bliss. You didn't know how bad your butt looked from that angle.
I think it's not for everybody. And if you're going to have a lot of anxiety about it, I don't think it's worth it.
We did a poll with KVJ Nation. It came out about 50-50.
I can see that. Well, think about this. If you do that and then you break up with the person and you don't, you know that person's got that, that's a scary thought.
My girlfriend, that happened to her. She broke up with this guy, and he had a video of her by herself, and he went around and showed it to a bunch of his guy friends.
Oh, wow.
One of those guy friends came and told me. And then I had to tell her.
It is weird. Me and Denny's used to live by a guy who would always try to show us pictures of his wife and her naked. And we're like, dude, we don't want to see that.
No.
You're making us feel weird.
Even if she was here and she was okay with it, I still don't want to look at pictures of your naked wife with the both of you looking at me. Like, it's awkward.
It really is.
Why do you think this is cool?
Well, then there's so many thoughts that go through your head. You go, okay, is he trying to, what's the end goal here?
Are they swingers?
Yes.
Does his wife not even know?
Yeah, all of those thoughts.
Would his wife be mad? Would she be now mad at me because I looked?
Totally.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. You sound like you're in a very solid marriage. You're not worried about the breakup. Half of your equation is settled. The other half is the question about the video being hacked and it leaking out. And one person texted and said, look, nothing is safe. Just today, there's that global IT and cybersecurity meltdown. Who knows what kind of information has been compromised? Haven't you heard from those big companies too? Maybe your phone companies like, yeah, they got into about half of our accounts. We don't know what they took. And
I'm so
like,
sorry.
Wait, what?
All your personal information has been compromised, but hey, you're cool, right?
Your savings might be gone.
Yeah. Another person texted in and said, yeah, I did the adult videos with my now husband. It turned out great, but we never go back and watch them, though, because I feel like it'd be so cringy. You know, we just make a new one. My husband keeps them in his little bank that he has on his hidden album on the iPhone, and he'll watch them every once in a while. It's not for me, though.
I think for a lot of people, it's the idea of doing it in the moment that turns you on,
Yeah.
the taboo of it. Oh my gosh, we're filming ourselves. What's good?
We're so naughty.
Would you and Panda ever do it? If Panda was really into it and he said, babe, I'll delete it immediately, just the idea of it really gets me going.
I don't know, maybe 10 years ago when I had a different looking butt.
Oh boy, Kevin, tell Virginia she looks
Gravity, bruh.
Yeah. Past those years, huh?
It gets us all.
I think I've passed my full-on adult movie years.
Yeah, mine just reminded me of just a gross Gene Simmons ripoff. Because I had pot belly gut.
I'm the low-budget Gene Simmons.
The worst butt on the planet. It was pretty alarming.
Quite a title. Worst butt on the
Worst
planet.
butt on the planet. Maybe that's why we got kicked off of YouTube.
That's the name of mine.
Might have something to do with it, yeah.
YouTube might have been like, no, that's offensive. You guys are done.
Yeah. Coming up here in just a second, we want to get somebody qualified for a lovely trip for 4 to the Bahamas. You got a chance to do that coming up next here on the KVJ Show.
It can't be said I'm an early bird. It's 10 o'clock before I say a word. Baby, I can never tell. How do you sleep so well? You keep telling me to live right, to go to bed before the daylight. But then you wake up for the sunrise. You know you don't gotta pretend. Baby, now and then, don't you just wanna wake up? Dark
got some good stuff going on in South Florida this weekend. The Marlins are going to be in town against the New York Mets, which means there are going to be a lot of New Yorkers there, outnumbering the Marlins fans. It's got to be fun for the Marlins to be a guest in your own home stadium. But that's going down tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday.
I think they're used to it.
I guess. I assume whenever they go play for the Marlins, they're like, well, get used to being rooted against in your home stadium.
You know what that means? Good news for the Mets.
Yeah. Inter Miami's going to be home. They're doing great. They take on Chicago at Chase Stadium tomorrow night. First place Inter Miami in the MLS. Got some big old concerts going live. Tonight's Foreigner Styx and John Wade at the Amphitheater. And tomorrow you got New Kids on the Block. Yeah, Janet Jackson last night.
Was the New Kids concert the one you said it was $17 right now for tickets?
I Googled it and it said 17, but then I clicked through and it said 40. So I don't know what the real thing was.
Okay.
I think 17 is kind of insulting, so I'm glad. I don't think it's 17.
I don't see how that's possible. It could be $17.
Right?
That's pretty, yeah.
That's what Google said at first.
Mm-hmm. There's some other fun stuff going on this weekend as well. You can get the full list if you go to kvjshow.com. Have that always posted up there for you. And this is going to be an awesome little getaway. Imagine this. You get to go to the Bahamas 3 days, 2 nights with 4 people. 3 including yourself. It's at the British Colonial in Nassau, and you're going to get there on Silver Airlines thanks to PBI. Here's what you got to do. You got to just tell me the word connection.
Oh, boy.
How do these 4 words connect? What is the commonality here?
I love this.
Okay.
We love it, but we suck.
Well, because it eludes me every time.
Didn't you get yesterday's?
No, I did not. I've missed 2 in a row.
I thought you got it.
Okay, what level of difficulty you want? It's Friday. Let's do a.
I want to win.
I'm gonna dial it back a bit.
Can I feel good about myself, please?
Yeah, you will.
Can you make it easy considering your players?
Okay, you got to write down your answer here. First person through that can tell me the commonality, these 4 words, is going to get qualified for that Bahamas getaway. The words are bout, contest, match, round. Bout, contest, match, round.
All right. I mean, it's
too. I made it too easy.
It's too easy. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Tell me the answer.
Boxing.
Yeah, it's boxing. Units of boxing. Yeah.
What, you had that right, Virginia?
I had wrestling.
I think both would.
Is it only boxing?
Contest, match, and round would work. The round part might not.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're wrong.
Okay. What is the commonality on this? Dazzle, flash, pomp, Ritz. Dazzle, flash, pomp, Ritz. What do you think?
Pump?
Pomp. P-O-M-P. Okay.
Pomp or... I'm sorry.
Do you hear me, Virginia?
I heard you.
Okay.
But he keeps yelling. Maybe it's your fuzzy hat. You got
right,
a
I'm taking it
thick-ass fuzzy hat on today. It's Florida. It's the summer.
It's cold in here.
Pomp. P-O-M-P.
Dazzle, flash, pomp.
Pomp?
Pomp. Mm-hmm. Okay. Commonality, those 4 words.
He doesn't know what pomp is.
No, we lost him on that one. He went from feeling really good about himself and now not so much.
Let's do it again.
Focus on boxing.
Right.
You got boxing.
You got one.
Look at you. You
Yeah.
did so good.
You did.
I didn't get it.
I hate this game, but I need to win it.
877-979-WRMF. Call or text the answer in right now.
Got something to say? Get our 97.9 WRMF app, and under feedback, send us audio. Have your voice heard on the KVJ Show.
You know, before they were Team USA, they were just kids trading recess for reps and summer vacations for travel tournaments. And now their moment has finally arrived, and you can watch it all during the Olympic Games with Xfinity Mobile. Just connect the Wi-Fi speeds up to a gig on the go so you can stream the action on the most powerful mobile Wi-Fi network. Just get the fastest connection to Paris with Xfinity, proud partner of Team USA, when you switch to Xfinity Mobile, so you never miss a moment of the Olympics and Paralympic Games. And now through September 21st, Xfinity Internet customers can buy one unlimited line and get one free for a year. Plus, now through August 12th, learn how to trade in your current phone for $800 off the new Galaxy Z Flip 6 or Z Fold 6. Learn more at xfinity.com/Team USA. Restrictions apply. Xfinity Internet service and 2 new unlimited lines required. Free line discount limited to value of lowest available data tier via 12 monthly credits. Reduced speeds after 30 gigabytes of usage per line. Data thresholds may vary. Gig speed Wi-Fi available via hotspots of Xfinity mobile customers only. Actual Wi-Fi speeds vary or are not guaranteed.
It's the first day of the first grade, and she found a new best friend. It's a laid-back Sunday afternoon you wish would never end.
The homemade taste of Bluebell and good friends gathered round. The good old days are being made right now.
The new Bluebell Cookies and Cream Cheesecake is cheesecake ice cream with chocolate cookie crusted cheesecake pieces and chocolate cream filled cookies. Again, cheesecake ice cream with chocolate cookie crusted cheesecake pieces and chocolate cream filled cookies. Buy 2.
The good old days are being made right now.
The good old days are being made right now.
Look for Bluebell ice cream available at Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
We buy any car. Why sell your car at WeBuyAnyCar.com? Because when you trade in, you're dealing with a dealer. And sure, they're interested in a good deal. For them, not for you. Come to WeBuyAnyCar.com instead. All we do is buy cars. You get in, get out, and get paid at a fair price. So don't take chances with a trade-in. Go to WeBuyAnyCar.com for a free online valuation. Find out how much your car's worth at WeBuyAnyCar.
When you buy a new house, you might say,
"Shut the front door."
winning.
No, seriously, shut the front door. We own this house now.
But you actually need to say,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
that's right. The local State Farm agent is there to help you choose the coverage you need.
Welcome to my crib. No one says that anymore, but I don't care.
So just remember, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
So funny. I posted a little Insta story yesterday about my air conditioner, and I got a DM from somebody who just yesterday had joined the cooling club at Cooling Advisors. She and her husband were so impressed. The quick service, the care that Cooling Advisors puts into making sure you feel like a valued customer. Join the cooling club like I did, like she and her husband did yesterday. And that just means regular service of your equipment, regular maintenance, and included tune-ups every single year. They come out whether you have a problem or not to maintain your system. I tell you, it saved my system's life because they found a broken fan blade, and they wouldn't have found that. I wouldn't have known I had that if they hadn't come out for that regular service and maintenance. It saved me from having to replace my system, which would have been thousands and thousands of dollars. I can't thank them enough at Cooling Advisors. Go online, coolingadvisors.com.
Music this hour.
Sponsored by Tire Rack. Nearly 3,000 teen drivers die in car crashes each year. Tire Rack Street Survival is designed to save lives. The one-day hands-on driving school gives teens experience in car control through exercises that include emergency braking and skid recovery. Find a class near you at TireRack.com/survive.
When you need a laugh, you need our mobile app. Download it free. Just search 97.9 WRMF. Now back to the KVJ show on 97.9 WRMF.
Okay, I want to get somebody qualified here. You get the shortcut. You don't have to download the app, and you don't have to listen to 97.9 WRMF. If you want to go to the Bahamas, a 3-day, 2-night stay for 4 to the British Colonial in Nassau, Bahamas, with airfare on Silver Airlines, courtesy of PBI. All right, I gave you 4 words. You got to tell me what they have in common. Dazzle, flash, pump, and Ritz. Okay, Bird, what did you write down for the commonality?
I crossed out fancy because that's what I had at first.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I put cheerleader.
Cheerleader.
Cheerleading.
Cheerleading. Okay.
Do you think pomp means pom-poms?
No, I just dazzle, flash, and ritz. I feel like you dazzle, you're flashy with your moves.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Virginia? Any
I
thoughts?
put dance.
Dance. Okay. Yeah.
I had
Put it
dancer
on
as
the Ritz.
well. I had
Yeah.
dance too.
Okay, we've got Rosalita on here from Lake Park. She actually has the word that we are looking for. What is that word in the commonality, Rosalita?
Good morning, KVJ. How are you guys?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. And this word is my middle name, glitziness.
Yeah, glitziness. Yeah, I'll take that.
Glitzy.
Yeah, glitzy. Yeah,
like
you
it.
dazzle, you flash. It's got pomp and ritz. It's all glitzy. Glitziness.
Kind of a stupid one.
He's mad he didn't get it.
When you said the stupid one.
Good job, Rosalita.
Yeah, that's nice. This is going to be a nice little getaway. If you can get to the Bahamas, taking 3 friends, you got to start figuring out who you're going to be taking with you should you get this 3-day, 2-night stay at the British Colonial.
I already know in my head who I want to take, but who knows if they'll go.
Okay. All right. Well, I wish you luck in winning, and I can't imagine those people would say no. Have a great weekend, okay?
Thanks, you guys, too. Happy Friday.
Thank you.
Absolutely. You too. All right. Well, I've got a tough question for you, but Jaybird, I actually think you'll have the right answer to this.
Yes.
Travis and Jason Kelsey, they've got a new product that is going to be hitting grocery store shelves. It's going to Walmart. It's going to Kroger. It's going to be in September.
Oh, they're so smart. Cash in.
It's called Kelsey Mix Cereal. What it is a blend of the brothers' top 3 favorite cereals. Now, the question is, what are the 3 cereals that they should be putting together?
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
He's so excited.
Yeah, that's
He's
what
got
I
a
say.
lot to
This
say.
is more your wheelhouse. All right, what are those 3 cereals? Bird will tell you next. Okay. Tough question here for you. The Kelsey brothers, Travis and Jason, they have been given the right to make a Kelsey Mix cereal. It's going to be a blend of their top 3 favorite cereals. Jaybird, what should those 3 cereals be?
I broke it down into 2 categories. One more of a fruity style, and then and one that's more of a chocolate style.
One's savory, one's fruity.
So, the first one, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, mixed with Fruity Pebbles, and then Frosted Flakes. That combination is amazing. And if you don't believe me, trust me, please.
Okay.
Try it this weekend. And then your second round, Cookie Crisp, Count Chocula, and then Oreos, the Oreo cereal. Those three together, and then the after milk is amazing.
The after milk itself.
The after milk is next level on both of those.
Okay.
You also, if you're not feeling that Frosted Flake, you could slide in a Trix.
Okay.
So.
All right. That's where you're going with this. Okay, here's what they're going to be going with. This cereal that you can actually get starting in September at Walmart and Kroger stores, if you have those in your area. It's Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Lucky Charms, and Reese's Puffs.
It's not my combination.
Give it a letter grade.
I give that a B minus.
A B minus.
Yeah.
Are they going to put their own faces on the box and all that? I mean, that's
it's Kelsey Mix cereal.
It's brilliant.
I mean, it's all about their marketing. Yeah, it's going to be all over it.
What
Okay.
would yours be, Fat Kevin?
I like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but to me, the Peanut Butter Captain Crunch has got to be in there. The Lucky Charms, that doesn't really do it for me.
Lucky Charms, we all know who the star is. Let's not act like anyone's talking about that oat crappy cereal, because they're not. It's all about the marshmallow.
Yeah. The Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I'm going the Peanut Butter Captain Crunch. I'm putting those 2 in there. I don't hate the Reese's Puffs. I mean, I do like having something chocolatey that goes in there with it.
See, I stayed away from Captain Crunch only because I feel like universally that's going to hurt people's mouths.
Not the round balls.
They're still pretty hard.
Okay.
Yeah, the Captain Crunch, absolutely.
The edge is on the other regular Captain does, and I can't deal with that.
All Captain Crunch is kind of
Really?
rough, in my opinion. In
Okay.
my humble opinion.
Okay. All right. That Captain, he's rough on you, huh?
What about you, fancy pants?
I was thinking about it, and so my favorites are Captain Crunch, the peanut butter. I like Kix.
Kix.
I know you hate it. I love Kix.
Oh, man.
Kids tested, mother approved?
I love it.
Terrible.
I love
Worst.
Kix.
No.
It's air.
Oh,
It's
my
corn.
gosh.
It's air mixed in with a little bit of corn.
It's over, Bird.
And Rice Krispies.
Good God.
Oh,
the
no.
worst. Where did you
my
find
gosh.
I mean, respect
Oh.
the game.
I mean, you asked my opinion. Opinions can't be wrong.
That's a wrong opinion.
Yeah.
It sounds delicious.
It ain't right.
Such a weak answer. It's the weakest answer of the week.
Weakest of the week, huh?
Week of the whole week?
Yeah.
It is. That's a basic crap.
Weakest of the week. Well, what do you think about these food concoctions? Bluebell has introduced a new cookies and cream cheesecake ice cream.
Oh, hurt me, Bluebell.
That kind of gets your attention?
Yeah, I think they're going to be here soon for like an ice cream sampling day. They better bring that flavor or don't come.
If it's the new flavor, they will bring it. They usually kind of show you what they got cooking, the new stuff.
Cheesecake ice cream is my weakness.
Okay. And what do you think about what Ore-Ida has done? They're the frozen potato company.
Oh, I know them very well.
You do?
I'm a big fan.
Okay. They worked with Good Pop and have created a new limited edition fudge and vanilla French fry pop.
Ooh.
Is the name of it. It's frozen vanilla oat milk that is covered in chocolate fudge shell, and it's rolled in crispy potato bits.
Oh, okay.
Could this work?
Yes, it could.
It's supposed to taste like dipping a French fry into a milkshake.
This could work.
That's what they went for.
This tickles my fancy.
I didn't know if this is too radical or people could be like, ugh, it's frozen potato chunks? What?
Busy. It's very busy.
You don't sound like you're buying into this, Virginia.
I don't see a potato working with a frozen treat like that.
Oh, I do. When you go to Wendy's and you jam those French fries in the Frosty.
Because it's fresh. The fries are hot. The Frosty's cold. That's why it works.
I see your point, but I also want to try that.
Yeah, they say each box is about $10. The first run already sold out, but they say keep checking back on their website every day.
$10.
Yep.
It's welcome to the ice cream world in 2024.
Inflation is disgusting.
It is. The ice cream is way up there, believe me.
That's why I go to Walmart.
You will get cheaper desserts.
They have cheaper desserts.
Okay. All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, do you have a nice win for the week? We'd love to hear about it. Hit us up with your Feel Good Fridays, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763 at the KVJ Show.
More KVJ next on 97.9 WRMF.
These days, everything in West Palm costs more. But somehow Verizon costs less, as low as $50 for a single line when you switch. So while coffee is definitely costing more, Verizon costs less. And dinner in Rosemary Square for two has gotten pricey. Verizon, less pricey. West Palm rent, that's not coming down anytime soon. But Verizon, down. Just $50 a line. Limited edition sneakers, through the roof. Verizon prices, through the floor. That designer golden doodle, so much more. A single line on Verizon, a fair bit less. Even a good old tried and true hamburger will cost you more. But with Verizon, the same good old tried and true service now costs you less. Point is, in a world that is always costing more, you can get more for less right now at a West Palm Beach Verizon store. $180 BYOD and $360 local promo credits applied over 36 months. For new customers with one line in your own 4G or 5G phone on unlimited welcome plan required. Additional terms apply. Auto pay and paper-free billing required. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds.
Demand Dave. 844-411-1LAW. Demand Dave. For a car accident or slip and fall. Need a personal injury lawyer? Make the call. 844-411-1LAW.
This is David Comress. If you've been injured in an automobile accident or as a result of a slip and fall, demand me, Dave. We're result-oriented, and I will fight hard for you. Office is located in Fort Lauderdale.
844-411-1LAW.
Snyderman, can you move things in your mind?
Nope.
Did you read our minds?
I got nothing. Were you thinking of nothing?
No. So, what makes you a superhero?
I can tell if you should repair or replace your air conditioning system.
If it's time to replace your air conditioning unit, Snyder can help. Get 0% interest if you pay in full within 60 months. Visit SnyderAC.com and get the details in a flash.
I think you mean Snyderman.
CAC 1821616.
Right now, you may be running a little late, or feeling stressed, or overwhelmed, and you may be going a bit over the speed limit. So to help you relax, exhale. Ease up on the gas. You'll get there when you get there. Take a moment to just chill. This little break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
Come celebrate summer's greatest hits at Macy's at Town Center, Boca Raton. You're invited to a spectacular summer store party filled with amazing live events like a fashion show and free beauty demos, plus kids' crafts and story time. Best of all, Macy's will be giving away fun surprises throughout the store all day long. You don't want to miss this. Come celebrate summer's greatest hits Saturday at Macy's at Town Center, Boca Raton. See store for details.
Is your credit on life support? Take a deep breath. Listen up. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach hosting a credit clinic at the dealership today and tomorrow. Yeah, it's Nick Rivers. Local bank representatives, they're going to be on site to grant special approval to consumers who meet certain minimum criteria. If you got a job bringing home $350 a week, the credit clinic at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach, they want to approve you so you can drive home in your new Kia today. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach hosting a credit clinic at the dealership today and tomorrow. If you have a job bringing home $350 a week, the credit clinic wants to approve you for a new Kia. What are you waiting for? Don't miss the credit clinic today and tomorrow at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800-NEW-KIAs, online, greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com, and remember,
we want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
Credit affects down payment and approval terms.
You know, when it comes to moving and storing, you, of course, know, like we do, that the Good Greek team is the best around. But did you also know that they've added new skills to their repertoire? They can now help you with insurance for that new home, real estate, buying and selling. They can help you with a mortgage or a refinance. They do it all now at Good Greek.
Yeah, they do everything so well. They're growing. They know how to handle this kind of volume. They have nearly 200 trucks now. Great with customer service, great with taking care of your stuff. They give you a tracker so you know exactly where your stuff is. It's no wonder that Good Greek has one of the highest referral rates for moving companies of its size in Florida.
They can move you here around locally. They can move you out of state. They also offer services like junk removal as well.
Spiro and his team can handle it all. They take it all off your plate and put it on theirs. Let them do it with expert precision. Go to goodgreek.com because it's all Good Greek to us.
Experience the Anajar and Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
Be a part of the show. Mail at kvjshow.com or send us a message on the 97.9 WRMF app. Or just pick up the phone and call us. 877-979-WRMF. Now back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Okay, what is your win for the week? Love to hear your Feel Good Fridays. You can hit us up here. Text them in, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. You may have missed ESPN's My Wish when it first aired at 7 a.m. on Wednesday on SportsCenter, but it was a really cool story I want to share. The Miami Dolphins are getting back into camp, getting ready for the new season, and they did a really cool thing for 15-year-old Yisrael Weberman. He's from Lauderhill, and he's battling type B Niemann-Pick disease, which is an incurable metabolic disorder that affects his ability to absorb nutrition. And they did a really nice special where they surprised him with his parents taking him to Miami Gardens into the Miami Dolphins training facility to meet some of the Dolphins, some of the legends, and to throw the ball around with Tua Tagovailoa.
Yisroel and his family arrive at the Dolphins training facility in Miami Gardens. And look who stopped by to check out the newest Dolphin, Hall of Famer Dan Marino.
Nice to meet you. Congratulations. It's awesome, man. Thank you for coming.
And as if the day could not get better for this Dolphins fan, it's quarterback Tua Tagovailoa. Now, the boy who's gone through so much medically is getting to throw the football with the Miami QB and have a moment with the hero whose picture is on his wall. After practice, Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniel seeks a word with Yisroel.
Gonna come over and maybe break the team down? Miami Dolphins on 3. 1, 2, 3.
That is pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I've got the features going to be posted up here in a bit on KVJ's social media so you can see that video of Israel enjoying himself out there. So great job with the Miami Dolphins. They do so much good stuff. And ESPN, the My Wish series, now in its 17th season, they've done sports-related wishes for 84 kids with critical illness.
Beautiful.
And if you got a kid that's a sports fan, you know there's nothing better than them being able to meet their idols and have a moment with them. It's really cool stuff. Some other Feel Good Friday says, my son followed in my footsteps and joined the U.S. Air Force about 2.5 years ago, and he's now stationed in Japan. And just a few days from now, I'm going to be going to go visit him. Wow. My mama heart will finally be full again. That's signed Devin, an excited mom.
That's so cool.
That is really cool. I bet you're so excited.
Yeah, that's a cool experience. John from Virginia, he said, I need a little shout out for Crystal in the chat room. Tell her and the family that I'm finally on my way home from deployment.
Okay.
Yeah.
We know Crystal. She's so nice.
Welcome home.
Very nice. It's very cool. Also, Tracy with a little shout out. My husband Riley is retiring from his job after 38 years. His last day's today, and we're heading out of town for some well-deserved R&R. There they are. You all have some fun.
Get it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Somebody else texted in. They're taking their first vacation of the year for 3 weeks, starting off in Fort Myers with the family. 3 weeks of vacation.
Oh, 3 weeks. That is sexy.
That's how you get yourself in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
talking to myself.
Yeah.
We can't give you 3 weeks.
3 weeks, that's so long.
You'd be so naughty.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Also, nice little thing from Michelle in Plantation. Her big win for the week. She started her own headshot photography business about a year ago, and this year it's kicked off and it's taken off. She said, I'm trying to make it full time. It's not there yet, but I recently did some work with some clients, and the headshot is now on a billboard overlooking I-95 in Miami.
Wow.
Big time, girl.
That is big time. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm. So very cool stuff. Also, we got some other nice shout-outs here. Nevaeh wanted to know if we could do a little shout-out for my mom for her happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, she's been listening since KVJ kicked off back in the day.
Love it.
So there you go. Very big happy birthday to you. And thanks for all the little wishes you got for a little Feel Good Friday. And we've also got Friday Free for All, too. And I know people are excited about this. Tomorrow night at the I Think Financial Amphitheater, New Kids on the Block.
Step by step, ooh baby, gonna get to you, girl. Step by step. Step by step, ooh baby, gonna get to you, girl. Step by step, ooh baby, really want you in my world. Step, hey girl, in your eyes, I see a picture of me all the time. Step, and girl, when you smile, you got to know that you drive me wild. Step by step, ooh baby, you're always on my mind. Step by step, ooh girl, I really think it's just a matter of time. Step by
still get that high. I guess you'll find out tomorrow night at, I Think, Financial Amphitheater. New Kids on the Block. A lot of people excited about that show. Bird, we got the after the show going to be coming up live. It'll be on Twitch and also on Facebook here in just about 10-15 minutes. You can get it wherever you get your podcasts as well, because we got booted off of YouTube this week, unfortunately. Hopefully this time next week we'll be back on. All right, Bird, if you would, give us a nice thought for the day.
The trials you face will introduce you to your strengths.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, yeah, baby.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.